Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Casual Mining Crew. We are currently getting everybody kind of into the server quick and checking some things out. We should be ready to rock and roll. I just got to double check my silos. Me and Croons have kind of revamped the plant itself. So we were having some issues with like material that was actually being processed through the plant, and it was getting kind of difficult. So what we kind of did is we redesigned it. Took me and him, it took us about 3 hours to do so. So everything's gonna basically get caught into a storage unit before it gets processed. So like this stream today, there's gonna be nothing that's really gonna be processed through the plant until the next live stream. But that's going to be able to give us a total number of cubic yards, so to speak, of that gets pushed through the plant per stream. So that is kind of the thought. We'll hope it kind of gets going, but it's going to be kind of a trial and error. There might be a few things that we need to tweak around. We can jump up into the sky and take a look here. So yeah, the plant is looking mighty fine, actually. Everything's looking, it's a little bit more condensed. Silos look a little more stacked together. Like I said, it took us a little while, but everything should be working, hopefully, just as it was before. It's just the fact of everything's going to get captured pre-process. So that way we have an idea of total material basically brought to the plant in one live stream. So that is kind of what we're doing. We're going to just, hopefully everything's working out. If you guys are over on the vertical stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, but we do have a horizontal stream. The way to get over to that is you click on my profile picture, and then you go to the live section, and I have one that's basically labeled vertical, and the other one doesn't have the word vertical in it. So that will be the horizontal one. So that's going to give you the wide angle stuff. Can I do FS tomorrow? I don't know. I'm really enjoying this stuff. FS is kind of on the little back burners for a little bit. I got to do stuff for myself as well. So, but don't be, it will come back. It's just, I need to be doing some of this stuff to keep my sanity in a way. So let's jump out and see what these guys are doing. What's up, guys?
Hi, Stu. Oh, hi.
Everybody. We got the baggers. Hopefully the baggers will both be running today. Grunt is down there frantically working, trying to get the plant set up for the processing stuff down there to be hauled up to the top. Looks like Spooky and Viper are both already underground. Powers is like sitting in the bagger waiting for somebody to load, basically. And looks like Zoomer's maybe getting into a loader. You just got your plant going, not as nice as yours. This took a while. This took a while. We had to break everything down. So we have like 4 lines going to things, but then we broke each line down at a certain point down to 2 lanes, right? So that kind of reduced the power consumption. With hopefully still being able to produce the same amount of materials that we were prior. So this yellow line that we have over right in front of us is actually a good look of what we're doing. So we're bringing 4 lines into 2, double stack the chutes on top into the hopper down below, and then they both get processed individually into their specific material, whatever gets sorted out of that. So what's up, Loco? How's it going? Yes, it takes a while, but mine goes from hopper to wash plant in the cell bin. Yeah, we got some stuff that's going to be automatically sold, but it's not going to be automatically sold until the next series. So hopefully we'll get everything in here, and hopefully we can get the numbers that we are wanting to do by getting everything stored in the silo bin, so that way the processing that gets done today isn't going to be actually processed. It's just going to be counted, and then the next live stream that we do, then that stuff will get processed. So hopefully it's in a transition that every day it gets captured in the silo, but the next day it gets pushed to the next silo to get actually processed. So hopefully it helps us with our totaling of cubic yards that we bring to the plant. Good evening, Big Mike. How's it going? All right, let's hop out of this and let's go get some of that stuff going. How about that? Get out of that thing. All right, so we have... What do we got going on this way? Oh, I need to do one thing quick in the settings. General. And we're going to turn that to 1 time. Like so. And then I need to save that. There we go. Resume. Perfect. Everything's good. Yeah, I think everybody is good to go. I think everybody was antsy to get going. Hopefully Kroons gets a chance to come in here and see how the plant works. Still looking to the game to join in on the fun with y'all. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So we got Grunt. Filling another conveyor. All right, so that is good to go. Hopefully everybody's in here that's not having. Hopefully everybody's not having troubles. But all right, so underground, we need to go see what is happening. I think Spooky is gonna keep working on that underground, that 3rd level. Yeah, I got it. I just haven't uploaded it, Big Mike. I have some new emotes. I just haven't I didn't have time to upload them today. I was helping my daughter with the homework before I came out here. So, just didn't have time to throw it in there. So, hopefully maybe I'll get time tomorrow afternoon or something and throw up some more emotes for you guys in chat. Let's see. I guess I never came down here the other day to see how this stuff was going back towards the north at all. Okay, look at that.
It's going. Most of
It
it's
is going.
blasted rock on the floor.
Okay. Do
You've hit
you...
copper and iron veins too.
Perfect. That's what I like to see. Exactly. Family first. My daughter, she's trying to learn facts. She's in 4th grade and she's trying to learn facts about Africa. So we did some fact searching about Africa. What do we got here, bud? Sorry, I was listening, but partially. Iron ore, blasted rock. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Iron ore. Yeah, I'm thinking that this can probably start heading back to the east there, Spook.
All right,
we
yeah,
can
we
take
do that.
take this. So we'll have to throw. I'll have to maybe get some blocks, and I can throw this wall up here. Or if it doesn't matter. Might have to take some of it out, but we can throw a wall up here and then head back to the east. Any interesting facts that I learned? I probably already kind of knew them, but looking back at them, it was they speak over like 1,000 different languages, and they got like 3,000 indigenous people. Yeah, they're probably all facts that I probably already knew, but just like long forgot about them type thing. Here, go find some blocks though. There's a fact: does black-eyed peas come from there? Like the music singers? Just kidding.
I've got 500 blocks on me. I can split with you.
Okay. Yeah, I can help you do that. There's some more info in here as well.
Ooh, more boom.
More boom. Make sure I'm going the right direction. Yes, more boom. Guys, let's see. I don't have a poll up, but let's see if we can get up to like 70 likes on the stream tonight. Hopefully we get enough people in here, but let's see if we can get up to 70 likes. I'll have to try to put that in chat or in a poll. Let me get into that real quick. Let me do. Let's see. Which one am I on? That one is the vertical. All right, let's do a quick poll.
Well, I can't stop I just keep getting kicked up.
Really? We'll have to try to figure out what the heck's going on.
Hey, Cash, do you know where the other 100s are?
Yeah, it should be up in the container up in the up there, up top.
Okay, I'll go check the container.
up in the vehicle building.
Go ahead, I'll look in there.
Yeah,
In,
the
like,
right
the-
container upstairs.
Okay.
There we go. Do I continue with my job or continue with school? Because I want to be an engineer. Well, if you want to be an engineer, you're going to have to continue with school unless you got all of your qualifications to be an engineer. So that
I'm an electrical engineer.
we got an electrical engineer in here. Nice.
And you had to stay in college for that, right?
I would say stay in school for most of it, but definitely try and get you some field experience. Field experience makes a big difference.
There you go. So school, and then try to get some field experience. So go try to find somebody. Hopefully, the school that you potentially even go to offers like a like intern type things.
I put you some blocks in the loader.
Nice, thanks, man. Your mom would be correct then. I would honestly continue with school and get the education that you want to get to do some of that stuff. That's what I would recommend. Just continue with school, 100%. You know, you don't want to. You don't want to be to that point where you can have this back, bud. You don't want to be to the point where you're like regretting that you never did go to school. You know what I mean? Because that school ultimately will help you in the long run, get you with what you want, especially if you already know that you want to become an engineer. All right, let's go like so. Whoops, that does not belong. Oh, come on. That's the one thing that annoys me about this is the snap when you start trying to do blocks. Come on, baby. Snap it in there.
Yeah, the building UI is not the greatest.
No, it could be just... definitely can't do that with the axe there, gentlemen. That's never a good thing. All right. Don't think like that. Switch to grid build. Works better for you. Yeah, but if I switch to grid build, then everything would be off, right? So if we went to grid build, right now we're on grid build. Well, to be honest with you, that does work a lot better. Which still seems kind of weird. Like when it specifically says snap build, you think it would just try to snap right to it, but definitely that grid build seemed like it was really wanting to actually pick up the the edges of it a lot better. Good call there, Trev. Good call, my friend.
Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, evening.
Hello, hello.
What's the project this evening? Or today?
Well, I think we're just kind of basically continuing with the baggers, the underground stuff. Just kind of trying to really just get to that point where we can open a lot of stuff up. You know, it's just kind of the growing pains, basically, is what I would call it. Just
Right.
trying to get to that point of like you feel comfortable that you don't need to expand things here and there. So truck hauling, underground stuff. You can help with one of the big baggers, a little bagger, or run a haul truck and go and do an Aldi's run for dinner. Jeesh. What I'm talking about.
We got one truck in the big bagger, looks like.
Yeah, yep, you can grab one of those 500s. It should be auto filling into that underground or that pit below. So
Right.
as long as the bagger's rocking and rolling, that thing is probably you'd be able to keep up with that for a little while.
Oh, we graduated 500? Or we already had them?
Or are they 400s? What
I
are
think
they?
they're 400s.
400s. I think the 500s are too big for the roads right now.
Right.
Volk, yeah, you can join us if you're already approved and in the Discord. Server information is in the server info channel underneath the out of ore stuff. So, all right, what do we got for what do we have for spacing across? Do you guys remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 across.
Pretty sure at 9 by 9.
9 across? That big, huh? Wow.
These are just for the main like ups and downs through to each level.
Oh, copy.
So once we get the floors opened up, then we're gonna be going to like a different loader, a different style of getting, what is it called? Mucking? I think it's called mucking. Of getting equipment out, or getting the material out of the underground. Go ahead.
Mucking away.
Mucking away.
It's just dumping it.
What's just dumping it?
The loader, or the, what is it? The wheel excavator with this dump truck.
Yeah, that one doesn't like the 100s unless you're over top of it and almost all the way over.
9. All right, there we go. There's your width of that there.
All right.
What's up, young lady? You got a whole page done? Nice. Give me 1 second. Wow, that's a lot of facts. Jeesh. So you gotta bring them to school tomorrow to the teacher? No. Oh, okay. Oh, you go to the next class? Okay. Well, you got the job done though, right? There's more facts. Yeah, there's more facts. I don't remember for sure. I don't recall. I need to check the. Does anybody remember? Did we haul out a bunch of material out of the underground the other live stream? I can go up there and check that hopper. I can't remember if there was a bunch of them in there.
Yeah, you hauled quite a bit out there yesterday. The other day, they're casual.
Okay, I'm just gonna go check the hopper and see what's in there because I know it's getting fed right now, but I just for the life of me I can't figure out what we had in it. Really doesn't say like we have a. Maybe we completely. I think we completely emptied it. So, okay, that's got a lot of storage capacity there, Spooky.
Heck yeah, it's gonna need it.
Gonna need it. All right, we got Skeeter in the 100, Grunt on the 693. Then we got Powers on the 690. Is that 692? 690. It's the small one, smaller one.
Is that going to fill you up all the way, Skier? Or do we need to raise those conveyors up a little bit higher?
I think we
You're
need to
just
raise those
filling right
conveyors
now.
up a little bit higher.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Yeah, I think we need to go up with those, Grunt. Yeah, because it's just deleting.
Yeah, you can almost fill them.
Might need to go up with those. I don't have. There might be some more parts I got up top. Grunt, you want me to go grab some more?
I think there's some other stuff in that storage down here, too. I don't know what we got.
Where's the storage at? Inside the hoppers.
No, the
Oh,
storage
down
by
below.
these stairs.
Yeah. I was having a little brain fart. So I would say if that bottom piece, the bottom elevator, I think we might need to bring everything up just
Yeah, we need to go up with another 4x4, I think.
well, can we put another can we do a double elevator?
We can.
Just do a double elevator, then everything should kind of just shoot straight out. That might be because then that for sure will fit. I'll grab one of those. Oh, he's just coming back. What, sweetie? That would work, sweetie. What's up, Thomas? Yeah. Oh, hi. We're live. Yes, we are. Just working away. Do you want that thing backed up, Grunt?
No, because I think we know if we're just gonna go up with the elevators, we'll know it fits because I know where it's gonna hit at the hoppers.
Okay. Perfect.
Did you find any more elevators up there in that storage?
I'll go look. I'll go see if I got any up there. I know we had some, but I just don't remember exactly. No, not in that one. I don't see any elevators in that one. Nope, you'll have to buy a couple elevators.
Okay.
All right, so that stuff is processing just fine. I just want to make sure now that we're... Come on. Let's make sure that we're capturing what we are wanting to capture inside. Volk, somebody will get to you. I thought you already created a ticket, but all right, so you should have some stuff there, Volk. You just, I gave you some permissions. All you got to do is verify you're 18 with the hitting, reading the information, and following the steps there, and then the rest of the server will open up. It's your first time when you're nervous. That's what I always said too. All right, that's storing. Good. Nothing's going in that one. That's storing as well. Nothing in that one. There could be the possibility that that dirt needs to kind of process, though. That's the only bad thing. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in that one yet. Nothing. We got some in that one. Pass through. All right. Could be a possibility that we have to open up these two for that dirt. We're going to be getting a lot of dirt. We'll have to keep an eye on that, chat. Make sure we keep an eye on that because we'll have to see how that all gets handled. Then that one. Nothing in that one. Perfect. Okay. Make sure that we're... Shakers are going. All right, chat. So the only ones that we really need to be cautious about are these two here. I know we still have quite a bit of space left in this. Hopefully we don't need to open this one up. There could be some rearranging that there possibly needs to be done with the dirt section, but we'll find out. Find out shortly. Yeah, no problem. No problemo. Yeah, those should be high enough there, Grunt. Perfect.
Oh yeah, it's a big difference. I can see from here.
What's up, Steven? How's it going? Good. How's everybody's Wednesday going, guys?
It's hump day.
You all right? It's payday.
Payday. Nice.
Wait, we're getting paid?
Yep. Yeah, you didn't hear that?
Enjoy and happiness.
This bagger? Yeah, that's the big bagger. And then we took the other bagger. And we're starting to cut off the kind of the roundabout pass to the shop area. So powers and zoomers, they're kind of just working and getting some of this stuff all put away. We're going to clear this out a lot more, kind of follow it all the way around type thing. And my thought and everybody else's thought, I'm thinking and I'm hoping that we eventually will bring that underground elevator system up to straight up out of the ground, so then we can use a load station type thing up here. So that way no, for real big trucks and things like that that have to go underground to load out, we can load out from up top and put a little building around it type thing. So that'll be kind of good, I think. I hope. What's up, Nolan Farmer? The plant got redesigned while you were gone. And I'm really hoping that the 2 silos that we have here for the dirt are going to be able to withhold everything. I might have to turn both of these on to capture everything, but we'll have to see how that goes. Oops. I think we'll be good. But definitely one of those things that's probably going to have to get more storage as we progress. All right, Grunt, what do you need me to help you do down here? You want me to start taking... I think you already
you
got
can
it.
either run the bagger or take. I don't know what these guys are running the trucks or not, but I think I got it, and it looks like it's filling it up all the way. It looks full now.
Okay. Do you want me to put a... I got some... what do you call it? Some catwalk stuff. You want me to put some catwalk stuff up here?
Yeah, because this will probably be here a while. We can.
Okay, let me go grab... I'll go grab some more stuff, and I will make ourselves a nice little catwalk up there. Do you want it on this side, or would you want it on this side? I can make a little catwalk system over the top of this stuff. And we could bring
Whatever
that
you
steps.
think would look good.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. Love the videos? Great. I'm glad you're liking the videos, Thomas. Videos on YouTube. That's the only videos I put, man. Unless I'm like on some other website that I don't know about, but you never know. All right, we're going to move some of this stuff down and out. Don't need the
Howard,
gas
can you move your
analyzer.
conveyor? It's just deleting dirt.
I think we can put that stuff into the system. That can get sold. That can stay there. Blocks, blasted rock, iron ore, coal. I read all the rules. Okay, did you hit the check mark? Trying to find, try finding you live though. This is live, man. This is live.
Yeah, they did. They just need to go find the server info, and then find the server on the game.
No, I think Thomas is saying he's just trying to find. He was trying to find a live video that I was doing.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the latest ticket. That's my fault.
Nope. All right, let's do. Power lines are that way. Come up. Can I get that to snap there again?
Grunt's making a hole in your yard casual.
What's that?
Grunt's making a hole in your yard casual.
I know. He never asked if it was all right. He just did it.
You plant trees.
Oh, shoot.
That's a shrubbery?
Yes. Yep. He put snap bill down for whatever reason. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to look... This is starting to look good, though. Oh. Block myself in. That wouldn't be good. How are you feeling, Dom? After the other day, you weren't feeling too great.
Tail end of a case of COVID, unfortunately, and I am recovering, however. So that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, that is a good thing. Yeah, I think there's a lot of influenza and influenza A and some COVID floating around in my area as well.
Yeah, that the variant of the influenza that's kind of dominant up here in Canada is very unhealthy.
All right, let's go.
Shoot, I got the flu right now.
Ooh, snap. Flus are never good. Snap.
I see Viper's been digging some holes in the ceiling. Excellent.
Excellent. So there should be a server information that has the most recent file, the recent screenshot of the server we're on with the passcode and all that kind of stuff. Valkyrie. Velk. Alright. Time to put some barricades on here so we don't fall off the edge. There we go. I think we have everything. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Brings you over here. You can check it out. Perfect. Now let's smash. Do you want these blocks back? Grunt?
No, I think we got plenty in this. We can keep them for another project.
Okay. I'll just kind of smash them down and then I'll put them up top somewhere. Or I'll put them down in this bottom container. That way if you happen to need more, I can get you some. Ah! Wrong one. This is like the game Don't Break the Ice and I hit the wrong one and I fell. Ooh, come on. Come on. Whoa. Yes, sweetie. Do I have a mustache? Yeah, I sure do. Goofball. All right. Catwalk there. Dom Spooky. Viper's just chilling in a truck tonight. He's like, I'm tired of swinging that pickaxe. You guys need another truck driver up here, Zoom?
Sure.
Can grab one of the smaller 60s.
There's actually a 60 right here.
Yep, I see it there. There we go. So yeah, the server information. So what you're gonna need to do, Volk, is go open up your Steam. Is what you'll need to do. So open that up in the very top left, like if Steam was completely closed type thing. Top left, it'll say Steam. So click on that, and then go down to where it says Settings. And then you need to go to where it says Downloads region. And then the region for this server will be U.S. Minneapolis. Everybody's so quiet tonight. Already. Everybody's just locked in. Like, we're getting some work done tonight. Everybody's like, Skeeter's running at like 0.5 miles per hour up that hill.
Didn't listen up pretty.
You might have to lower that chute down there, Powers. Otherwise, I think we start losing some material out the back. This stuff can be kind of finicky. There we go. That's good. That's probably good. It's still filling, so keep her coming. It's U.S. Minneapolis. You can put some more on me, Powers.
We lost our safety wall going down the hill. It's terrifying now.
Thanks, babe. Gang's all here.
Stu would not be happy.
Safety wall. Wait, we had a safety wall?
Where's the safety
Those
wall?
orange barricades would stop me from falling, I promise.
Ah, I see.
Are you talking in the middle of the dump? Looks good.
Said we have a safety wall?
Yeah. Wait, where's the safety wall at?
Going down the hill next to free labor passage.
It was way too narrow, so I removed them.
Yeah, enter at your own risk.
Need safety anyway.
Nobody. You guys in those 400s, is that little, like the little orange barricades that are in the middle of the dump, is that affecting your guys' trucks? I don't think they are, but...
It doesn't even affect the 100.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Not at all.
We're just, that's just so, like, the smaller trucks just either have to dump left or right.
Does that include the 100s?
No, the 100s just dump because it dumps enough that it gets both hoppers.
I see, okay.
Ooh, that sub sandwich smells good. Smells
Low
real
miracle
good.
zone here.
Oh, oh, oh. Might have to tip that down, Powers. I think with these little 60s, I think that conveyor needs to be closer to it, and then the 100s obviously have to keep them all up. Good evening, Corey. Good evening. Your computer comes in Saturday. Nice, awesome. What kind of computer did you get? One that plays video games.
But a bunch.
Hey guys, let's see if we can get those likes up. Let's see if we can get to that 70 likes that we're shooting for. I know we don't have as many people in here right now, but you guys haven't smashed that like button. Oh shoot, I'm not even full, bud. Keep her coming. Keep her coming there, bud.
Thumb 'em.
Thumb 'em. Give me that thumb, baby.
Pause.
Up, up, up. All right, taking off. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I'll let you pass. You're bigger. You are bigger. You are in, yes. It's an NZXT subscription platform. Ah, why is that thing not turning? I got two NZXT cases on my PCs. Bum, 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 bum.
Make some nice looking cases sometimes.
Yeah, I can't remember what this one is, but it's got the angled air vents on the one side. It's got the 240 fans on the bottom. I got 3 fans on top, and I can't remember if I have one on the discharge. I can't remember if I put one on there or not.
This sounds like the one I got.
I can't remember. N7 or something? Can't remember what it's called. Hey, do you guys know if I were to change the sensitivity, because it seems like my trucks, like I hop into the 100, right, and my sensitivity seems like it works just fine for turning and things, but when I hop into the 60, it's like it just takes forever. I wish there was like per vehicle settings.
There isn't a per vehicle, but you can, I mean, like, you can adjust, like, the sensitivity in, like, the gear cog of joysticks. So if you, like, go and look at that one part, it will...
Valkyrie, or Valk, whatever you want to be called, Hyper. Up in the very top in that building, behind you. There is some containers. I believe they're on the left-hand side. There should be a shovel and a pickaxe in there. And then you could grab one of the other 60s that I think you're going to run by it, and you can come over here and help us haul this little bagger.
Zoomer, I think it'll be better for you just to grab another
Yeah,
60,
yeah.
to be honest.
No, I'm gonna go below. There's... No one's moving dirt out of the bottom, so I might as well be doing that.
Yes, Thomas. I'm only on YouTube. What's up? I am Fly. How's it going? It's a rebuilt running a Ryzen 7 and a GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. Nice. How many gigabytes of RAM? Memory, all that stuff. Oh, pre-built, yeah. I probably knew I was going to say pre-built, but I just read it rebuilt. It does say rebuilt, but... Valkyrie's it. Excuse me. Hulk is in text chat. Messenger.
Hey,
Heyo.
can I ask you for a favor?
Can do. What's that?
Did we have
What would
the
it
tailgate
take
meeting?
to make this dual output?
Did we have a tailgate meeting and fill out the appropriate paperwork? Yes, we did not have the tailgate meeting, but we have the appropriate paperwork. 32
Numerous.
gigs with a 2 terabyte storage.
I've got
Nice.
like 3 days of backlogs of work orders to fill out because I wasn't here. I'll put it on the list for you though.
Because I wasn't here.
You're awesome. Thank you.
All right,
Think that we could fill it
Hyper.
in 5 seconds instead of 10.
Whoa.
Wait, I give you work to do and then you kill my power? Oh my goodness. Cash, I want to make an HR report. I'm getting bullied.
There you go. All right, Valk, if you can hear me, he's typing in chat. Let's see. Shovel, pickaxe.
All right, power should be back on.
Can you give her these blocks? I don't have a sledgehammer.
I had to keep you patient.
I had to
I wasn't
keep you
gonna leave.
patient. So I wish I was sponsored by them, but I can't get a new computer every 2 years. They repair it, all the good stuff. Get sponsored by them for what? What would you get sponsored for? By them for? Like you're talking like Are you talking like not an affiliate program, but like basically they're saying, hey, here's a computer because they want to you all like that kind of stuff is what you're talking about or what?
Thank you.
You got dirt? All right. Working again.
Hooray!
Anybody else? That totally got filled in 5 seconds.
Filled in 5 seconds? Wow.
It takes 10, but if we had a dual output, it'll be 5.
Oh, yeah. How much storage do we have expanded down below?
Oh, speaking of storage, I need to go check that
You
storage.
should go look. You should go look below.
Need to
I
go.
think you'll be impressed with how much work they've done since your absence.
Yeah, I bet you're gonna have a lot of dirt in there, casual, with how much these 400s are moving right now.
I might have to turn on that second storage. For as much dirt as we've already like ran through all this stuff already. It's about half full, the first one. And then the other side of that hopper is about half full. There could be in our future, we might be putting up another storage, but I can open.
Hyper, follow me.
You might have to text it in chat, in the game chat.
Spooky, we need more dirt up above.
I'm working on it.
Work faster. Work
I
faster.
can't see nothing down here. It's dark.
Turn your lights on.
I did.
Alright, so that's good. Turn the bypass on this one. Then that should start filling. Alright, so I had to turn both of these storage units on. Okay, wow.
They're both full already.
No. But I mean, we're like 48 minutes into the stream, and the first one was about half full. So they're side by side, like left and right type scenario, but it's double stacked, and so I only had the one bypass. So it's basically the first silos are holding everything. So I had to turn the bypass on that to allow the second ones to start holding, because I feel like the way everything's going, we're going to run out of room on the dirt. I'll have to see how everything goes. I might have to just bypass that and let it process. So, because we did some testing last night to see what the difference was between, like actually using water to process the pay dirt, and you actually get a fairly good boost in materials that's actually given to you. We never crunched the numbers or anything, but.
Volk, when I honk my horn, just stop. I can adjust my belt to you.
All right. What can you do with dirt? Well, it's paid. So it's pay dirt. It's dirt. It's in the dirt form until it gets re-washed. So what happens is it goes through the wash plant, and then it creates different ores. So the dirt in here is getting stopped, right? It's getting stopped in the storage tank so it doesn't go any further down the line. And then it goes through the wash plant, which will give you like your golds, rubies, diamonds, things like that. It gives you different ores as it goes through the wash plant system. So right now, just for purposes of trying to keep track of like how much cubic yards we ran in a stream, that's the reasoning for holding things back right now, to see if we can actually do it and what we might need to add to certain things to be able to hold it. The dirt one's going to be tough because there's a lot of dirt up here on this section is where we're basically digging. So there might need to be some rethinking a little bit on some of that. So all the dirt is actually used and there's no tailings. So the tailings come from a different process. The tailings come from like your crushed rock. And I think the tailing, yeah, this one here, this line. So any blasted rock comes this direction, and they'll get stored in the storage units before it gets to the process. We'll jump down so you can see it. Tailings are you just sell them. So crushed rock goes through this conveyor system here, and then it goes up into this frother. And then what happens is from the frother, it gets split into two different materials. So there's like a top and a bottom. Kind of hard to see. Get on in there. So it comes in through the top, but then on the discharge, there's the tailings will come over to this area and just get automatically sold because they're not for anything at this point in time. Until we want to maybe use them, then we'll add maybe a little bit of a storage somewhere. But then they get separated into these individual smelters, high temp smelters, and what's this one? Another high temp smelter, I think. But this process is for like rolled beams, maybe. Yeah. So this will be iron, steel. It makes this into rolled beams, which I don't think I have any in the storage units here. I don't. And then this one is the rolled beams, or not rolled beams, but they're the I-beams. Comes this way. And then let's see. There's another process that comes off of the purple pink line, whatever it's called. Is for I think the bar roller. So some of this is let's see. That goes back to that direction. So yeah, there's different types of bar rollers. So beam roller. So this makes beams. The other one makes the regular rods. A rod roller, and then they get captured individually into their own respected silos. Just finishing up my supper. Yeah, so what's going to happen is this. So it's just shown as dirt right now, but within that dirt, some of it might stay dirt, some of it might turn into like your gold and your iron. Just depends on what's getting and dumped. That's why it's all getting separated.
Do we not have wash plants running right now, or we do?
No, we're I'm trying to see if we can hold all the material for this stream. So that way by next stream, I'll have a total like cubic yards of material hauled to the plant. And then the next stream will process what we did today. And then so that next stream we'll do the same thing, but it's just we're going to be like a day behind with the process unit. Just be able to try to keep track of what we did for material.
Okay, so we're not making anything out of the pay dirt and stuff right now.
As of right now, no. We still have some stuff that I can sell, though. I mean, from previous doings. So yeah, the next time that we do a live stream, hopefully all that stuff will be able to get processed type thing. And be able to capture it all.
what was happening with the old spread, like when the way we were doing it before, is like we were getting a good reading of how much material we were moving, but we didn't know like the dirt and tailings that we were moving because we were losing that value.
So
And also like the metal gets broken down for like steel rods, steel beams, multiple ores are going into that process. So we're losing, like our numbers are way lower than what they actually are.
So this, yeah, we're getting such low skewed numbers because it might take you 4 iron bars and 2 steel bars to create 1 rod. Just figuratively, that's not the stuff, but so you're losing material to make a rod, and it just wasn't working out to try to do the spreadsheet.
Got it.
So
And with us selling the dirt and the tailings too, we were not getting that value.
So hopefully what will happen is I figured this out too. So per stack, doesn't matter what the material is. I did some testing. So per stack, so 9,999 units of material equals 100. Right, roughly, it's a depends on what you were using type thing, but about the average was material per stack of whatever it was. So dirt. Your ores, things like that. So every stack is about 100 cubic yards of material. And we got a lot of yards up top. It's quite a bit. Grant, what do you need me to do anything over this area?
No, but if you want to run the bagger for a little bit, you can.
Okay, I'll hop into the bagger because I'm still eating some of my. Are you in the process of a move or anything?
No, you just need to go down and swing back to your left.
Okay. You think he'll go live at the weekend? I am hoping so. I'm hoping probably won't be Saturday. My daughter has a basketball tournament, so if anything, it would be later on Saturday or Sunday. But definitely the plan is to try to go on the weekends. What's up, Blahid? How's it going? Let's see. Set up for it. Yeah, so the tailings are only good for just selling, or you could reutilize them for like road surfaces if you want. But there's really, at this point, there's no real good use for them.
I think we did the bridge and road trailing.
What's up, Texas? We'll be out. We'll hopefully be live for about another 2 hours. So it's 7 o'clock. We should be shoot for that 9 p.m. my time frame. Right around that time. You should turn your PC on while you're at your basketball and run a drone cam and let the members stream for you. There you go.
So the asylum mates have the keys. We're building giant word idols all over the server.
There you go. Can I join? Can I join if I get my wheel? Currently only have GT wheel. You can still play this game with your mouse and key. What's up, Texas?
Who joined?
Texas. Texas Payback joined.
Awesome.
Yo, Tex.
So,
What do y'all know?
All right, I'm gonna hop on that. He's already here. All right, now we need to go back the other direction.
Is it possible to change the speeds on the conveyor off the big bagger because it tends to fill one side of the truck faster than the other?
That might just be the way that the material's getting recycled.
So what it is it's just how he's filling the double hopper up with the bagger. If he's not filling both of them at the same time, you'd get heavy on one side.
Yes.
Operator error. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Operator
Makes perfect
error. Dang operators, anyways. You mentioned last time something about extending a bridge or something. Well, we made this bridge right above where the bagger sits. It's got a little bit of green paint on it. We built that. Where Skeeter's at currently right now, that was the very first bridge that got built. Don't feel right. I've sent pic in your outgen chat. You will see why. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
All right,
Holy
Casual. I
heck.
just turned the conveyor belt on for the coal. It wasn't running.
Okay,
So it's
perfect.
just building up in the hopper.
Thank you, sir. Sure, what happened? Do we get some terraforming going on there? What's happening here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't feel right. Yeah, that's completely up to you. I can see why it wouldn't feel right. Bum, 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 ba-dum. You can still try it. Drag lines?
Cash.
No, there's no drag lines in here. What's up?
Can I borrow you down in the basement real quick?
Oh boy. I don't know how to take that, but yeah. If somebody wants to hop in the big bagger, they most certainly can. Let me go check out the... Do I have to close my eyes or anything, or...?
Surprise!
Right, it does. It would feel kind of weird in that race sim rig. Help is on the way,
Iron
dear.
hole.
There is more info in the up top mine. What's up there? I see you up there. What's up?
Let Viper hop in that thing.
Down low. Hold on. I'm coming.
I see ya. I see ya.
Hey. We have a small problem. I've dumped multiple 100 buckets into the hopper below,
Okay.
and I'm not even getting a full truck up here.
Okay.
We're losing a lot of material.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
So that means that it's either deleting it as it's getting dumped prior to the hopper.
That's
Because the hot... hey, Spooky, scoot forward just a bit and see if we can get a... Because we're only running a single hopper, there might be the issue of it's only getting partial... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that or if it's because this is dumping on conveyors up here. It might be because it's dumping on conveyors up here too.
Where's it dumping conveyors?
Wait, yeah, actually, Spooky, give me another full bucket, and I want to turn off the hopper below you there.
Okay.
Alright, so you're saying it's dumping on conveyors up top?
Go down the first set of stairs here.
Yeah,
He's
like-
got to drop it in.
So then we just need to remove the conveyors where it's dropping onto the conveyors and try to put a chute in it or a hopper.
Hopper.
Yep. Because you will lose You'll lose material if chutes are dumping directly on conveyors. You will lose material. So they need to drop out of the chutes into a hopper of some sort.
In the past, it used to not delete it when it was going on the conveyors, but in more recent times, they've updated it so that it does.
That one conveyor over there was
gotcha.
getting that one belt underground. The one belt was getting overloaded and dumping out the sides. Right here in front of me. Possibly, or this never just got cleaned up from when this was all in place.
Could you back that loader up a little bit?
I mean, it still could be a possibility. I don't know, but there could be that issue. So by putting blocks on here, it should partially delete the thing, but that most definitely could be part of the issue. For one, I don't think we need to set up a double hopper if we're going to be dumping with those big dump trucks. And then two, I think we need to do chutes and hoppers where it's dumping. So like this one here needs to have a chute on it, which I believe Damocles is currently working on.
That's exactly where you want to be.
And then Zoomer, you did get a full truck. I took that truck you left under there.
Okay,
When
well,
did my
that's good.
auto
That makes
truck
you feel a bit
loader?
better,
I
but-
ran 6 droppers. You saw that last stream? No, it was down below. No, it was down below in front of the dump deck. Like out in
So
the.
Cash,
What's up?
how many units should come out of that truck?
Out of that truck? What is that? That's a
100.
400 or the 100?
Oh, 100.
All right, so you got
Runs.
vehicles out of the
I
100.
had
So that thing,
494.
that thing holds 130.8. So just round it up to 131 cubic yards.
Okay, wait, never mind. This one has 10,000 in it. That one over there has like a little bit in it.
I think that's
500.
right.
Yeah,
for
that
that
sounds
truck.
right. So, okay. Yeah, this looks right. All right, so the hoppers are catching it all, which is a good part.
So
Then it's
more than
just
likely
where
the
it's
problem
dumping on
is,
conveyors.
yeah, where it's dropping onto a conveyor just needs to drop into a chute.
Do you want to test it by turning off the hopper up top and letting it fall back in to see how much we lose?
And we already have ripped it apart, so there's no point anymore.
Coming from the
Oh,
ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah, like this one will work, Damocles.
It's just going to move some stuff around so I get power back to the bottom of the system.
Bring her in, Texas.
All right, you guys can just fill up the hoppers up here. It'll be fine for now. They can be overfilled. It'll be fine.
The hopper is going on. Oh,
All right, you guys. Looks like you guys got this under control.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Good catch. Good catch.
Well, we did get like 1.5 trucks, which makes me feel better, but still, we were getting 1.5 for like the 3 or 4 dumps I did with the 100 down here.
Yeah.
And
If
I
there's
did a lot before that.
if there's a capability, maybe we could put in a double hopper, just so that way, especially if we're dumping with the 100 down here. Maybe we could.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just try to do a
that was
double.
the request I had was to have the high output up here, but it was going to be on the list, but I guess it's going to get done now we're doing this. Don, where you want me?
That Subway Sammy was good, guys. It
Can we
was
try to set
good.
up the high output up top?
yeah,
Oh,
just give me 5 minutes here.
We got Viper.
You're fine, take your time.
We got Viper in here tonight too, don't we? Hey,
Yeah, Viper's doing
Hey,
his little
Viper.
digging stuff.
The tunnel rat himself.
Do you? I was was it the last stream that you weren't in? I think
The last two.
last two. So I think it might have been the first one. I was trying to figure out where we were wanting where we're at in that third level tunnel that's going straight west. I was trying to figure
Okay.
out where we were wanting to like surface out at, right? But I don't think anybody put a like some sort of like marker type thing.
You should go
Oh,
up
we
the
never
stairs.
did.
But I was trying to get a rough idea. I just don't know how far out we were when we went looking.
Go up the stairs.
You're talking about the mine stairs inside here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Somebody
Cash.
who did it. What's up?
Come back to the mine hopper and you'll. He's saying go up the stairs here.
Okay, I think Volk said something about he had a broken truck or something.
No, he said he needed to test
This is
out
a while
his
back.
Bluetooth
This truck
headphones.
already.
Okay, I'm just trying. I just caught something on chat there. All right,
Oh,
down.
he did say a broken engine above that.
Oh, I'll go fix it.
Thank you.
I
It's,
fixed it.
It's
Awesome.
already been
All right,
done.
perfect.
It was like 10 minutes ago.
Double or 2 times the hopper.
Sorry.
Up the stairs, like all the way up top. Like you want me to? Do you want me to surface?
All right, do you mind turning that off for me, sir?
Can we get an elevator? Like this is tedious.
Talk to the
Need
devs.
a mine bus.
Okay,
Get it up and down.
right? Like okay, all right. We're slowly getting there. Just hold, Dom.
You getting your steps in, casual.
I am getting my steps in. Oh my Lanta. I'm almost there. Just about there. All right, and then he wanted me to fall off to my death. That's what he was wanting. Oh, look at that. I'm out. All right, I'm all the way at the top.
That's where you come out.
Okay. So that's going to be our goal. So I am kind of thinking, based on that. Yeah, no kidding. The devs definitely need the mine shaft stuff right now. So here's what I'm thinking over there, power miners. Is once we get that part opened up enough for the big trucks, right, to get around that corner, I'm thinking we might need to hop that that bagger up on that next shelf up, and then try to kind of take this hillside over where this chute is coming out.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of work up on a little bit of a slope here to try to build myself up to there.
Or, boys, what do you think about this?
What do you think about this?
Blocks. All right. So if we went to, so how does the shaft come up then, Dom, on this one? Like, where would the potential, the actual conveyor belt come up at if we were to do?
It comes around the outside of the stairs. So the 5x5 inside that concrete is
Okay.
where all of the lift system goes.
Okay, so the steps are basically center, but the lifts are all the way on the outside.
Mhm.
Okay, so it'd just be a matter of trying to figure out where that one specifically comes up as we come up with it. So here's part of my thought. So we could utilize, let's see. If we were to come off of that, I'm going to put some blocks out here for a reference point, boys. All right, so if we came out, what is the 100s width? Are they 6 wide? 6 blocks wide? I think that's what the bridge was made at, was like 6 wide. And that's tight. Okay, do you guys, so if everybody's on the same page with this loading system that's going to come out kind of the partially top of the hillside here to the south of everybody, that this would kind of be like the big path from everything coming down below. I don't think we would need like 500s. I think what we have would be efficient enough for especially underground work. So if we just made it big enough, so if we went like 7 or 8, potentially 9 wide, and then you had your double hopper system load out up top. How many blocks did I do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 9 wide structure right here. Then if we went wall, whoops. We went wall. To wall. There we go. So, let's see. Top back down. Whee. I'm making my own. I'm making my own elevator. That seemed to work pretty good. Missed it. Oh, broke my legs. All right, so I think once we wait for them to get that stuff brought up top at some point, we kind of have that structure up there to kind of give us an idea.
Trying to figure out what Zoom's doing.
I am Fly. Thank you so much for those gifted sub bomb. Holy cows. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Holy shnikes, bud.
More of them?
More of them. More of them.
Money bags.
Money bags. Thank you for those 10 gifted. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Good. Jeez, good grief. So if you guys just got a gifted sub from I Am Fly, go ahead. You guys better thank him in chat there. If you guys are missing out on some of that stuff, make sure you guys are over on the horizontal side, because the vertical side isn't getting anything right now. So if you guys are on the horizontal, make sure you guys click on the profile picture and jump over to the horizontal. You'll see the difference because the one has vertical on it, and the horizontal, you'll be able to see the whole thing. Thank you so much for that. I Am Fly. Greatly appreciate that. Just going to town. Just going to town. All right, these boys looks like they got it handled. I need to run back to the plant and see how our dirt stuff is going. I greatly appreciate that, I'm Fly. Truly do. That's like 30 or 40 gifted subs from you within the last week and a half.
Dude, what a guy. Right on.
No kidding. Greatly appreciate that, sir. Also, we do have some emotes in the chat for everybody that is brand new to the YouTube stuff. So there's some emotes in there. I'm still working on things. They might look a little bit small. I do have some more coming. I just got to finish them up and actually get them submitted to YouTube, so that way they can say, "Yep, they're okay," type thing. So I just haven't quite done that yet. All right, boys. So our first silo for dirt is full, just about. All right, holy cows, we're gonna have to redo something. Think about this something a little bit later. But everything is holding for right now. We are sitting at an hour and 18 minutes on the stream, so feeling fairly good. So just about got ran over by the big truck. Some of those are kind of more of the farm sim stuff. I do have some more of the mining stuff coming where you guys are really actually coming from right here. So they will eventually get on there. There's a few of them on there. I just haven't uploaded the other ones to it there. So power miners, I think what you're doing there is good. I think if you can keep like making this into a ramp-ish, right, upwards, like what you're doing, that might actually work. I can't get up there. That actually might work beneficial for us to be able to make a ramp down from that very top chute that eventually.
Well, it's the only way to get to where my bucket wheel is, because I can't get it up high enough with a smaller bagger.
Okay.
From any join.
Do you need someone up there with a dozer pushing it down so you can reach it? or a loader.
The only loader's gonna work
I think
best.
it'll be fine because we're actually trying to ramp it up some. So it'll be fine because I'm kind of working on a net ramp here, and I'm kind of just going slow with it when I get to that spot. And
Dozer is
it's
10 times
working
easier
out
with the
alright.
mouse control. Oh boy, Hugh's in here. Beside the fact that I tunneled through the mountain with a dozer. Yeah, the dozer definitely needs a little bit of tweaking done to it because it likes to delete the dirt a lot. So like the aspect of everybody thinking like how the dozer is going to actually work doesn't work in the same aspect in the game. It does to a point, but most of the time it's just deleting the material. So like your loaders or backhoes are going to be your best bets to try to move dirt if you want to. 10 times less fun though. Yeah. Who was that? Was that you, Zoomer, one time said I just took the dozer too? You were doing something and you just pushed it right through it made an underground tunnel.
So that old series that you were recording on your channel a while back,
Yep.
I ended up just taking the dozer through the one like copper and iron vein we were in, and I drove through. I think it was like it just held the forward like W key for like 4 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And it was like literally like 2 minutes worth of running back and forth in person mode that of time it took to like get back to where the mine was, and it was ridiculous though.
I set my DP high 400 and I was easy blade controls. There you go.
Huey, do you want to jump in your 60 ton that's down in the loader shed?
Yeah, I can.
Some of that might got moved. Some of that might have gotten moved up into the Huey. It possibly got moved up into that when you go up the steps to the right side container. We tried to move every of the big equipment up into the containers. That way we kind of kept everything out of
the
there.
loader shed and it was sitting there.
Okay. You have to look. Yeah, Daniel got a gifted sub. You got a gifted sub from I Am Fly, more than likely. So you better thank him. Remember the other stream you asked what they should add in game? Marking paint so you can see where to dig. Marking paint would be great. The other thing they could add is like signs, like arrow signs that you could like rotate
down
type
the
thing.
channel quick.
Yeah, I run a dual stick when using a dozer. I do. All right.
I love
this
running
just makes me
dozer in
worry.
real life.
So see how some of this says dirt and pay dirt in the loader or in these hoppers? So the dirt's going to get trombled through basically and then sold. And then the pay dirt's going to go through and get washed. But it does say pay dirt, dirt, all that kind of stuff. We got a lot of dirt in here. Let's see, what's that hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 5 by 8. That's some stack of dirts there, boys. Oh yeah, I gave my pickaxe away. I gave my pickaxe and my shovel away. Probably buy one. What do you guys think? I mean, that's important. Fast pickaxe, and where'd my shovel go? Shovel, sledge. There we go. All right. Ah, what's up? Honk the horn. All right. Conveyors there should be all on. I missed to see the king of pickaxes. That guy really like, yeah. So he's still in here. Viper. He's just. I think his shoulders were sore. Yeah, he's running one of the he's running the bagger right now. The big bagger. Might as well get this thing backed underneath there. Yeah, he's quite the tunneler. Quite the tunneler. You run what size dozer do you run? I am fly. All right, let's take it up. Taking it up. I've ran a dozer in real life. There might have been somebody in here that said, did somebody here say that they run a dozer in real life?
They run a dozer in real life?
Yeah, I love running dozer.
Yeah, more than once.
More than once.
There's a couple guys in here, real life.
I actually, my grandfather owns an old school 450 deer. And I'm looking at buying a 750 deer this weekend.
Jeez, money bags.
More like investment.
More like investment, yeah. How's it going, Grunt?
Good.
All those should be empty. There could be a possibility we might need to turn the. We still have another 2 silos to stack on the dirt plant, the dirt storage.
Yeah, your one on the left side is full.
Yeah, so
I just turned off the bypass on the other storage so it wouldn't go through.
Okay.
And try to push it on the belt.
Okay, because yeah, without adding any sort of extra storage to that at the time being, it'd be pretty tough. I mean, we might have to turn it on.
Hello, everybody.
Oh gosh, there's Croons. But speaking of the devil,
Just got home.
Just got home.
Yeah, it's Wednesday night, so I do church service on Wednesday night. So.
Nice. So you know those 2 storage that we put on the before the wash plant, Croons?
Yeah, are they?
Are
we having issues?
Well, no, I wouldn't say issues, but there could be the possibility we might need to put more on there. But we have been running it pretty hard, so.
Yeah.
The other thing
I was figuring that would be our probably biggest issue would be that right there.
Yeah, and I don't know any way around it other than like just letting it bypass through, but then it's going to really skew our numbers. But I mean,
what we do is if it fills up the one, because we let the first one pass through into the second one, and then when the second one fills up, we can just take a screenshot of knowing that that's full.
Yeah.
Close off the other one and then just let that one go. We know what it was, so we just keep rinse and repeat.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's going to be the best way to do it.
Yeah, because we initially had the just the first one rolling, the first one storing, and then I had to turn. Yeah, so I turned the bypass on to get it to so that way the first one before the elevator, before the trommel. So right now, I think we're at the point of both storage are getting utilized right now.
And then the other thing I noticed here is what's going to happen when you run that pay dirt and dirt, it's just going to fall through the trommel and sell itself because both dirt and pay dirt fall through the trommel.
Dirt and pay dirt fall through the bottom of the treadle?
Well, the pay dirt is supposed to go to the wash, and then the dirt is supposed to be sold.
Yeah, when you open up the production, you click on the trommel and it shows you what goes out which direction. It says dirt and pay dirt comes out the back.
We might have set that up wrong. Checker time, it's 1:30 a.m. for me. Sheesh.
Be right back.
All right, let me look at it.
Yeah, you definitely really do lose track of time during these games. 100%. Which is odd, right? Because in real life, you'd be sitting in these things and be like, God, the time seems like it's going really, really slow. But when you're playing these games, it's like time goes really fast.
I find when driving rock truck, shorter hauls make the day way longer than long hauls.
Yep, that's correct. I gotta change it up. So.
Okay. So if you got to change that up, can we just add some more storage to that? And then, like I said, we might have. Maybe we could just move that that sell point.
Yep. Nope, I'm gonna change it up.
So if we just put another two or three storage on each side, so that would be 5 storages. That should be plenty, I would think.
Yeah, I'll add a couple more, and then I'll get it. No problem at all.
That-a-boy. That-a-boy. That's what I like to hear right there. No problem. I'll get it. No problem at all. That's what I like to hear. The guy's getting a pay raise. I play Satisfactory a lot, and that game uses your brain to where it takes a lot of time to play. Yeah, I tried playing it, but I think when I tried playing it, I just was not into it. But I think now that I've gotten a little bit older and matured in my life, like those type of games kind of intrigue me a little bit more. They do make you use your brain and try to process stuff and things like that. But like this game, yesterday when me and Cruz were trying to do the plant setup, it was kind of made my brain hurt a little bit, just because of we were trying to.
You had to learn. You had to learn, brother. You had to learn.
Exactly. But I'm glad that we did it, because I didn't know some of the stuff, right? So by building, I just started learning like the process and how things kind of worked. And obviously we screwed a little bit of something up, but that's why it can always be fixed. How's it going down there, Spooky?
It's going pretty good so far.
Good. Not getting tired of scoot back up?
Never.
What's up, Evil? Oh, that's fine, Evil. You just join when you can. Join when you can, man. I mean, nobody's telling you that you have to join now, but I mean, if you're not feeling well, I mean, take your rest, take your time. There's plenty of other times we'll be playing this game, 100%. Especially, I was kind of iffy on starting this game on my channel because I didn't know how the outcome was going to be, like how the reaction of my community that I have for Farm Sim. There's some people over here from Farm Sim, but the majority of you guys are like new faces to a point on the channel, so appreciate all of that. But I was kind of scared to see where it was going to bring me with my Farm Sim community. And I get some people come in here every once in a while being like, hey, can your next live stream be Farm Sim stuff? And which I don't mind them asking. That's completely fine. But I just Farm Sim, I need a little step away, because that game, I hate to say it's repetitive, because this game can be repetitive, obviously, but this is a brand new game, and we're kind of growing a mining community type thing that people want to come and play and enjoy, and so I never figured it out till I watched a YouTube video on it, and that makes sense. And advice to the next level quicker and so forth. Yeah. I have before, so I like Farm Sim. I've played and recorded many hours of Farm Sim solo, and that's why I kind of get burnt out. But so multiplayer, the thing that I run into is I run some mods that I really like to play, that are specifically PC only. And I do have some of them as well that are kind of private. So some of those things would have to be not available to that aspect of things. You know, there's always that possibility I could do the multiplayer thing with Farm Sim, but I am just thoroughly enjoying this. And I don't want to really like ruin a good thing that's being built right now. Haven't really had the opportunity to go through your YouTube page. Yeah, there's many Farm Sim videos in there. And to me, Farm Sim videos click a lot better with the Farm Sim community when you create the videos. Like I create the videos, I edit the videos, and then I upload them. Not saying it doesn't work for the live stream, but like some of my recorded Farm Sim videos, some of the really, really good ones have upwards to like hundreds of thousands of views on them. But they take time, right? They take some time to edit and record and, you know, make them halfway decent. This thing not wanting to like load. You really only asked for the lumberjack mod? Yeah, the lumberjack mod's pretty good. I don't do a whole lot of like the logging side on FS25. A lot of my stuff is like farming thing, like row crop, that type of stuff. I never really got into the logging aspect of things. I tried doing a little bit of offline type things with the mining aspect of Farm Sim 25, but there's so many dang mods that you know to have, and then to try to get them to function the way they're supposed to function sometimes can be hard. Where this game right here, I know it is only PC, but there's no mods and everybody can just jump in, right? I mean, there's some DLC stuff, but that don't matter because I have it and everybody else can have it once you join the server type thing. So you're talking about Farm Sim? When's the next stream on it? I really don't know. I don't know. The mining thing is too involved just to kill time and learn. But yeah, the mining side of things, like you'd like to terraform and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it does take quite a bit of time to just try to figure the thing out, and I don't know. I feel like on the Farm Sim side of things, it's a lot of just the same thing, even though you're trying to do something different, right? Right.
I always found when I played Farm Sim, I spent more time actually trying to find the mods and having fun setting up farms than actually playing the maps that I set up.
Right. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the time it takes to find the mods or the good mods and get everything set up seems like that sometimes is the you do that more than you probably think.
I think on 17 I have over 320 some mods, and I think on 22 I had 257, I think was the last time I checked.
Do what you want, like followers will follow. Just be you. Sound like you're your guy, friend, helpful. Yeah, I'm not worried about like people following me. So like my YouTube channel, for whatever reason, I think I've talked about this before, but I uploaded like a couple videos, and for whatever reason, like a few of them just popped, right? And it was basically right when Farm Sim first came out. So I was creating some videos, and for whatever reason, I was gaining like thousands of subscribers a day, and like just skyrocketed, right? They were getting many views, a lot of watch time and stuff like that. But so then you kind of feel like you're trapped as a content creator, and I didn't want to be trapped as a creator that was just saying, oh, I just do Farm Sim stuff. You know what I mean? Because if you're tied down to just one individual game, let's just say like Farm Sim, okay, so now I'm going to go try a different game. Like this one, let's just say, right? For whatever reason, this one's working out fine. This one's working out great. But you go try to do different games, and it's like the community like shuns you, right? It like it makes you feel in a way like you're how do I want to word this correctly?
Doing something wrong.
Yeah, in a way, doing something wrong, or you just don't feel, you want to try to branch out, but then you're also being like, okay, well, the community doesn't like that. Well, so then it can get hard. But then, so this game came out, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it, and I don't even care. I don't even care what, if I get some people to watch it, I get some people to watch it. This thing is a pooch. So yeah, it was more or less just, I needed something else, and I didn't want to just be strictly a farm sim creator. We can play farm sim together. Yeah, I'm not saying that won't ever happen, right? But it gets hard as a creator to try to bounce back and forth sometimes between some of the stuff. I only got so much time out of the day, out of the week. Same with everybody else, but it takes a lot to set up a multiplayer server for Farm Sim, though. It really does. It takes quite a bit.
Underground's back up and operational.
Awesome.
All right.
Mr. Miner guy.
Oh yeah.
Engineers and
do-gooders.
Engineer do-gooders. Yeah, ultimately I have to do what makes me happy, and this makes me happy. So, it is what it is.
Should I ask you to farm again?
When it comes to farm sim videos, I really only watch the movies. The videos that run like 3+ hours. Yeah, so I'll give you a rundown of like when I recorded videos for a 30 to 40 minute video, I would spend upwards to 10 hours between recording, editing, post-production, and then finally posting the video, right? I would spend upwards to 10 total hours doing that for one video, and I would do one roughly once a week. Now, granted, I come here and I can stream for 3 hours, and some of my live streams are already getting 1,000 views, during and after the stream. And it's not all about views, and I want to do something other and build a community of like-minded people that can come together and enjoy games together, right?
Well, you also enjoy playing with us.
Correct. 100%.
100%.
While getting free labor.
While getting free labor. Yeah.
Hell no, I'm like up to like minus $58 an hour. What's this free you're talking about? I pay for the privilege.
This game seems a lot more involved than Farm Sim. I got sick of it after like 2 months. The game seems like you can't really get bored. You can, if you play this single player, you can get bored because there's a lot that you can do, but you're just so restricted because you're a single player. So a community-wide, right, server, like what I'm trying to do to bring people in, be like, hey, you can come and play when I'm live type thing. Let's see what we can build together, right? You can get a heck of a lot more done in a short period of time, and you feel more accomplished. Feel like there's actually been something that got done. You can still enjoy this single player. Just depends on how everybody likes to play. Big Mike says Monday could be Farm Sim, Wednesday could be Out of Ore, Friday random games, Saturday Out of Ore, and Farm Sim alternating Sundays. Yeah, but Big Mike, like, this is not my full-time job though either. I have a full-time job, and I have a wife and 2 active kids in sports. So, like, when people see streamers, I'm quote air quoting. When people see streamers that like stream throughout the day, that is their full-time job most of the time. And that's what they do for a living. This, I take the time after work, away from my kids, away from my family, to come hang with you guys because I enjoy doing this, and gladly that my wife says, well, you're not going out to the bars, you're not, cheating, you're not doing all, you are having fun, and you're doing stuff that you enjoy doing. And I'm like a garage away from my wife, my house. So the time aspect of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday gets to be quite a bit, So you have to think of that too. You know, it's not my. This is just like a little part-time fun gig that all of a sudden just blew up, right? And it is what it is. You know, I come out here when I can, and that's why my stream schedule's never really set in stone, because I really don't have a stone to set the stream schedule in, right? Because it's not there sometimes. I think playing games full time, like get me wrong, playing games is great, but look, I don't know how many of you guys follow like other streamers, like live streamers, like let's just say like Call of Duty streamers or streamers like that, but you look at some of their community and that's all they play, and they pull a lot of people to watch those videos, those games that they're playing, but then they're like, you know what, we're gonna try a different game. And then all of a sudden their viewership tanks. And to them, that's a lot, right? Viewerships to a full-time streamer is like you taking money and flushing it down the drain, right? You throw it in the toilet, you flush it. So what happens is they revert back to that game that everybody knows that person for. That's where that would get tiring. 100%. That would be... And that's where I sometimes felt like I was going with Farm Sim. Like, I enjoy it. It was great at the time. Not saying I'm never going to go back to it, but you got to have room to get other games to play, get other people that, you know, are in the same genre. Because this is kind of identical to Farm Sim anyways, right? Same kind of concept. I'm day 3 on this, and I'm not as far as it does take time when you are a single player. 100% takes time, man. Just because there's one of you doing everything, right? I used to do YouTube, loved doing it. I had time after school and recorded when I did farming. And I started work, and I don't have time to do a lot of editing, and farming is always a rush to get it done. Yeah, once real life hits, when you actually have bills to pay, and you got a family to feed, and you got insurance, and you got, I mean, when that hits you, and you have all that fun things like as you were a kid, kind of just go to the wayside a little bit. You know, I always tell my kids that I would 100% rather go back to school some days than try to be an adult.
And they laugh at you, right?
Well, my kids are still young enough yet that they don't really, like, they comprehend. My oldest kind of comprehends, but doesn't really comprehend, you know what I mean?
Free rent, free food, what could you ask for?
Exactly. You know, I was the same way. I grew up, parents were divorced. I kind of raised myself in a way. And I'm like, man, this is the life, right? Like, I'm doing what I want to do, and then all of a sudden reality hit. And it's like, okay, well, now you got bills to pay. Shit, what do I do, right? Oh, you go get a job. You got mouths to feed. You know, but that doesn't really hit you until you are in that moment sometimes, right? But what CPU, GPU? I'm running a Ryzen 7 5800X 3D with a Radeon 7800 XT with 64 gigabytes of RAM. A 1000% screw adulting? Yeah, some days.
Number one adultly wish for a genie is to be able to have a child with again.
Yeah, you know, and that's the crazy thing is, you know, is like when you're younger, you might remember hearing your grandpa, your grandma, or even your parents say, "Man, if I had a childhood again." You know why? Because it was carefree. You had nothing to worry about, right? Mom and dad or grandpa and grandma, whatever it was, had food on the table for you. They washed your clothes. They did your dishes most of the time. They told you to make sure that you had your stuff ready for the next day of school. But as an adult, you have to remember what's happening in 6 months from now. You got to make sure you're paying that bill on time. You got to make sure you have enough money to feed your family, to, you know, pay bills. You know, there's a lot to adulting. It's not just be like, oh, I want to be adult because I can, you know, smoke and drink cigarettes, or drink and smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like, that's not life. Not saying that people that smoke and drink.
Where you at?
You're finally
over
able
by
to be
the
a kid,
little
36
bagger.
years old, no job, no worries anymore.
Okay, I'll bring you one on the way over there. I'm on my way up.
Yeah, you know, and the other funny thing is we work our whole life, right, to retire, right? And what happens when you retire? You theoretically, in your mind, you're like, oh, I don't have to do anything, right? Like that, I've done everything I need to be, and I can retire. Well, to a point, what happens is you run into the cement wall, and you can't get moving again. What happened? Oh, dang it, you guys. Can't drive. Yeah, retirement, you work your whole life to retire, and unfortunately sometimes people retire and they don't have a whole life, you know. They unfortunately don't get to retire for very long because something might happen, you know. So, all in all, adulting can suck. But don't get me wrong, it's got its goods and it's got its bads. I mean, without being an adult, I wouldn't had my 2 kids, right? I mean, I probably could have, but adulting, right? Wall emoji. I have one coming, Big Mike, but I don't have it. I don't have it uploaded to YouTube yet. Yeah, I don't. I didn't get it uploaded to YouTube.
My request has been granted.
There's one that just looks like a dirt wall, and then there's like an articulating dump truck and a front loader that will be uploaded. And money isn't great. And I hope you had to do stuff. Takes longer to do it when you have bad health. Yeah, bad health is always a struggle for people, obviously. Health insurance, at least in the U.S., sometimes isn't the greatest. I would say America, I'm generalizing here, America is probably one of the most obese nations. According to the health charts and stuff like that, for my current state, my age, my height, all that stuff, I should be like 60 pounds lighter than what I am, and I am not considered, fat. I'm not considered, in the eyes of most people. I'm a pretty muscular kind of guy, pretty healthy for the most part, but. So I'm like 6'6", and they say that my optimum weight should be 190 pounds. Well, I weigh like 235 pounds, right? So, but I'm not like quote unquote fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it to be mean, but it's kind of hard to describe that over, video like this. No, we're not doing no sobriety test. I only crashed because I was talking to you guys.
I did not beat Zuber to the lift.
I beat you.
Yeah.
We need to test down here.
What do you
hit me?
Oh.
Twice.
Hit him again.
I didn't hit him. I'm pushing him.
I'm pushing him. I'm only hitting the wall because I'm trying to read chat at the same time. That's why it's dangerous to be texting and driving.
Double load. There we go. Hold on. We're double loading. This fish needs to be right here.
No spill today.
Big Mike, if you want to watch the big screen, the big horizontal, so it's not vertical and small on your phone. If you click on my YouTube profile logo, it should pull up, and there should be something that will say lives. Lives. There should be another one that doesn't say vertical on there. And then you can see the whole thing, the whole picture. There's a lot more to life than the vertical stream. I think it's because the tire's low on the one side. And now I can't see. Can't see.
Oh, Skeeter, I was going to let you go.
I am the bigger.
All right, I am Fly. Hey, thanks for those gifted subs. Greatly appreciate it. Hope to catch you again soon. You have a good night, good afternoon. You said it was late. You have a good evening.
Anybody have any spare blocks?
I have some on me. You have
I'm
purchasing.
on my way.
You have purchasing rights.
Have we checked our storage quotas at the moment for capacity available?
Kroons, I think, is maybe working on that. He's sticking a boatload of he's sticking a boatload of storage units.
Yeah, I've got more
Wylark, thank you for the subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, it might better on my Ford than 3/4 of the black screen. Yeah, 100%.
We're moving material now that we got 360s running.
Oh yeah.
Giggity, giggity.
And the underground and the 400s for the buckets.
Yeah,
We're
it is a
moving
lot better.
of dirt. Poor croons.
I also am in the works of making a crash counter for you guys too. But
For
I
us
was
or for you?
for chat.
Nice.
So I think I might have it the ability that chat can like ! Crash in chat and it'll just make a counter. Or I just do it myself, but then I gotta remember to do it. Spooky, did you still need blocks?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I was on my way up here.
Hey, Casual,
Oh,
you
gosh.
brought up that idea there a couple of days ago off stream about the crowd interaction that you had done previously.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
idea on that?
I still got to work it out. I just need to find the time to get it to be partially implemented. Oh, I forgot to stick them in here. Actually, I'll put them in the storage container down here, and I'll buy you some more.
Awesome, thank you.
I want more details on this.
You remember Escape from Tarkov when they could fire my weapon?
Oh, and like throw a grenade and stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
How are we going to implement that on here?
Exclamation
Oh,
points.
I'm broken. Go ahead.
But that's where is my concrete at? That's what I'm still trying to figure out because YouTube likes to really hide like people's. Where's the concrete at? Concrete.
Used it.
There we go. Spooky. Here's some more. So like, did you do the computer I was telling you about is from NZXT Flex program. I couldn't remember what it was besides a subscription. Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll be getting a wall emoji, 100%. You two downtown. Thanks for stopping by. Start my deer. Watch live. See you next time. All right, sounds good. Thanks for swinging by downtown. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, YouTube is kind of difficult with, so I use streamer.bot, and what I'm trying to do is the interaction with chat, right? So you'd have to interact in chat.
Here, I'm broken. I'm getting
That it would give you like points per hours in stream, right? So in chat, being active in chat gives you more points, type things like that. And then you'd be able to use those points to basically mess with if I was driving the loader. You guys could physically type or punch in like exclamation point right, and it would hold down the D button long enough that it would physically make my vehicle turn right or left or brake or whatever we wanted to do, or dump, that kind of thing. But it still can be kind of hard because there's not YouTube can be very hard with that stuff, with trying to do like a system similar to like what Twitch does with what are they called? Bits, or not
Channel
bits,
points.
channel
Channel
points. So that's gonna be kind of hard. This ground is bad, like a lot of bumps. Is Power Mines, is he making it bumpy for you up there? He can't.
I need
hack
a
it.
sensor.
You need a what? A sensor?
Yeah, there's none in storage in the building.
Okay, I'll come down. That's Spooky talking, right?
I got one right here. Hang
Nope.
on.
Oh. Huey, where's he at? There you are.
It's blocking everything over here at the dump point.
Darn it, Huey. Why'd you break down in front of the hopper?
It wasn't my intention.
Look at this line of trucks waiting to unload because of you and that little thing.
Left it up in the air even. Look at that.
Good work. Good work.
Gotta get the tow rope out and just drag him out of the way.
How's this going over your Kearns? Holy shnikes.
It's coming.
So do we have everything bypassed to that front one then? The very, very front one?
Yeah, right now I do. I've got actually the two back, the very back one, the first one in the lines. I got those ones shut off, so they're just collecting from what's being dumped right now.
We got some
middle,
dirt. We got some dirt issues here.
I know that. I was cleaning that up.
Gotcha.
The two middle ones are emptying out into the third ones now, so that I can clean the middle ones up with all that dirt. I can clean the dirt up.
Perfect.
And then I can get everything going again. So right now they're just all working. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your assistance. What game is this? This is called Out of Ore. Valkyrie, Volk Hyper says the something's bumpy over here by the building. So we'll see what he's talking about. Maybe I need to get the roller out? Quite sure. Yeah, this game is really cool. It's a community server, so everybody that has the game that's in right now has joined our Discord, followed, subscribed to the channel, are 18 years or older, and come jumped in, and yeah, we're just creating a mine.
Hey, can you put me all the parts in here? I'm broken again.
Yeah. Which
the OEM, the ECU. Yeah.
Okay, let me go grab some parts.
Yeah, we've had that truck for a while.
I think that might be the original truck.
How many hours are on it?
The 10.4.
That possibly could be the original.
The battery's low. The filter kit's low. The wear plate's low.
Hop on out.
Might as well just pull it into the shop.
Well, gotta get fixed first. So. Alright, what's broken? I'll at least get you moved out of the way. ECU. Alright, let me just move it out of the way here and we'll get the rest of it fixed, Huey.
Viper's got the big shovel today.
Viper upgraded.
Boys moving up.
All right, that thing should have almost everything. There's a couple of them that I didn't replace. So if you need parts, Huey.
Sorry?
Huey,
Yeah.
if you need parts in the upstairs, if you go up these steps right here and to the left, there is a.
Yeah, I went a while ago to get the other one, but it wasn't in there.
Okay, there's a container full. Well, it's not completely full, but there's a container full of all of the parts for the vehicles up in the storage container. So if anybody breaks down, we can still come and save you. But there is some parts up in the container in the mechanic shed. You need hydraulic hose. Okay. You want to Hyper when you just pull through. Don't get loaded yet, and I'll get you to fix that. We'll just pull through. Keep pulling. Don't load them, Powers. He's listening. Yeah, he's listening on the stream.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep.
I didn't know it could drive. That's cool.
So come up here and in this storage container. In this one right here, there should be all the parts. Just grab all the parts, put them in your inventory, go back down to your truck, and replace the ones that are half or less or a quarter and less. Just replace them all, and then put those parts back up in the storage container, and then you can just sell the broken ones. So anything that's broken, you can just sell them. Why do I have unfiltered water on me? Let's see. But maybe I want to give it back to you.
I want to drink it.
How do you like that thing, Viper?
Just watch out, Huey, when I. Just watch out, Huey, because I'll need to raise my belt.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, it is pretty boring.
Swinging your pickaxe is more fun than that.
Yeah, it is.
I can take that over for a while if you want me to. Oh, I fell. Dang it. You want me to take that for a little while? I most certainly can.
Yeah, you can. Go down and to the left.
Okay.
For the next pass.
Okay. Yeah, you can run
real
that thing.
miner right there.
You can run it. Oh, that's funny.
More like crawl it.
He yearns
You don't
for
believe the
mine.
crash counter?
Same as me.
Oh boy.
Does somebody want to jump in a dozer and come up beside me and start trying to shape in maybe a ramp there?
I could do
And then
that
push
for you,
everything
pal.
into the wall ahead of me?
Yeah, I'll switch out here from the DA60X and I'll bring over the 11,000. Feel like breaking some rocks with a blade.
Heck yeah.
Just figure we might as well start getting a shape to the ramp, and then I can
There we
get
go.
kind of moved over, and
Don't believe
then
the
we can
crash
start
counter.
getting
Well, I tell you what,
All
right, 2
Bridge
minutes
Kid,
power.
they'll be
I'll be
there.
right there.
all good.
We'll have the crash counter. It'll be on there.
Hey, did we ever hit the 70 likes for you to drive the truck off the bridge yesterday?
No. Oh, I don't think we did. Not during the live stream. I think we're still, I don't even know what we're at right now on the horizontal. 37 likes. Howdy, Mike W. How's it
short.
going? Yeah, still short. Well, come on in.
So 40 to take it off today?
No, 70. Duh, 70. We're only at 37. 37, boys. You guys got a lot of thumbing to do.
It's hump day.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
People are
It is hump
adulting.
day.
It's
People.
the middle of the week.
Yeah. Well, it always tends to be like towards the you get towards the end of the when you're ready to get done streaming. That's always seems like that's when things just start getting rolling. You can hop in once you're done with dinner if you're still going. I got about another hour ish before we're gonna be calling it quits. I would have to say, Viper, you did a very good job running this thing. You were patient. You didn't squeal very much, saying, "Oh man, this is so boring," to just hop out. You know, you did a good job. He's like,
Hey, what about me? I've been running this thing for like 8 hours.
I did see you as soon as you logged on. You ran over and jumped into that thing. So you're at least liking to run the thing. You know what I'm saying? You probably couldn't couldn't wait.
Well, I knew what I was doing, so I figured I might as well just continue it because it's easier just to do it than explain how to do it.
You dead sprinted to it.
All right, Power, I'm heading over your way here. I'll get you to walk me through what you want for a ramp, and then I'll bring the machine over. We'll start working her out for you.
Lies. There's only 5 hours in the machine. 5 hours.
Simple.
I don't even know what's in the. How many hours are on that thing? This one's 5 hours. The other one's more because that's the smaller one. Well, how many hours are on that one?
what I was thinking here, Dan, is you could come in kind of on this far side and start kind of pushing this, like ramping this where I'm standing up. And then once you're done ramping this in, I'll move that machine over onto this ramp. And then you can kind of ramp in towards the road and try to maybe expand the road out a little bit on that side to make it a little easier for those trucks to load.
Which okay, so you want to move the machine. I'm looking at the machine now. You want to move it to the left here, move it over, and then
Once you're done ramping this in, because we're gonna put a ramp in here up to where kind of that top is, because eventually I think Casual wants me to move that machine up top and start working it up
All right,
kind of at the top there.
So this is the low end of the ramp. We're going to bring the high end
Yeah.
up above where the bucket is.
So Dom, if
Oh
you
yeah, we're
see,
gonna go kind of up to that high point, I think, from my understanding, kind of where it's all cleared out at the very far end there.
so Dom, were you popped out of the top of the hill up there with the conveyor system?
Da.
I'm trying to. I want to kind of try to make a ramp, so to speak of, to try to get up to that point. There should be some blocks that are laid up there that are kind of the width, roughly, of where like for the big vehicles to be able to drive through.
And we'll keep the bagger going at the crescent below this level then.
Yeah. Yep. So then when eventually we'll get things flattened out up there, and then we might get that bagger going on the back side of that load out. But if you guys have other ideas or thoughts, go ahead and shoot them, try them, whatever.
I think it'd be neat to kind of start another open pit on the far side of the pit, like kind of in behind that loadout.
To the what is the way that the south?
Yeah, like kind of the southwest of the loadout.
Dom's up there checking
Like over
it out.
here where I'm at, up over here, just
Yeah.
drive the machine kind of in here where this low spot is, and then start cutting into the mountain, going directly south, and then it's all high ground from there to work. It's the only problem.
Or we could go like to the east of the loadout. Because I don't think the east is too bad.
It's a little bit
Of the
flatter
loadout.
that direction.
Yeah. Kind of started on the level where the bagger is now and just kind of go east with it once we're done with what Casual wants up top.
Keep falling in Viper's holes. They're everywhere.
Yeah, he put they're like little scuttle holes.
Little rabbit holes
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's how you break
Little
ankles.
mole.
Little mole. Yeah, that's how you break ankles, man.
It's like a groundhog.
Yep.
All right, I should probably bring that ramp around the side of what you've already cut out, Power, and then you can keep going along this bench and widening it.
We can't go too much further that way because of those houses.
Yeah, speaking of
Because
those
you can't get rid
houses.
of them.
Speaking of the houses, does anybody know how to get rid of those houses, like through an XML file, or do you have to physically throw the map in some editor that nobody has?
Probably the second one.
Because that would be really nice if you could remove those houses.
Hey, Power, bring the bagger over here. Let's
Take
see if
the
we can
dozer
tear
and
a
knock
house
him
down.
Take the dozer and knock them down. Get that dozer over here. See what happens. Only if that worked. Like you hit him with something and they just crumble.
I might actually try to get the bagger up on that level and see what happens.
So I think
Just
would be
crashed
really
with 400s into it.
Yeah, see if it works. I think it would be really cool. I was in Velcro stream again today for a little while and asked him the question about what are some things that he would, and I'm asking you guys this too, and I've asked this question before, but he kind of came up with one of like having obviously new maps, but the maps would have like an actual town where you could go and physically sell like the gold product, right? It wouldn't just be through the store. You could go to the store and sell them. roads to like different towns, or even roads to like some pre-built already like somewhat mine site type thing, and then to like purchase claims of land right as you go. So similar to like farm sim, you'd be able to purchase some land
I like that.
claims.
Kind of like Gold Rush in a way.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, and then maybe the capabilities of like trucking equipment from like a store that would be in a town, or you know, from site to site, you physically load it up on a trailer, semi-trailer type thing, and you would haul it to wherever you wanted to bring it type thing. I think that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of an immersive thing for, you know, this style of gameplay.
Yeah, I like it.
Tow ropes, I think, would be pretty cool, and then maybe some physics for like ground. Maybe not so much like ground deformation, but something similar to that, but also add the aspect of like some mud or things like that to it. And obviously it all takes some time, but those are just some ideas that have been floating around once in a while when I ask Velcro. Ground collapsing, that would be kind of a cool one, where you actually had to, you know, build structural support for the most part on some of the dirt.
Stay away from the high wall.
You know, so and who knows? Maybe that stuff is planned to come to the game. It just obviously hasn't come to the game. They can only work so fast.
And there are only 5 of them.
Right.
Could someone move that yellow 50 out of my way? I'm gonna try to negotiate my way actually into that corner, and maybe we could try to unload, like load over and try to load like down below there by the pillar of the bridge. Or back into me. We'll figure it out
Yeah,
once I
so
get
back
it.
in, because you're gonna block all the big trucks traffic then. And possibly screw up our road.
So here's a question for people that have been running the bagger. Do we want to continue to go as deep as we're going, or do we want to level this off so that way we can like start using the ground level itself rather than using blocks as the base?
When I was using it, the blocks definitely made it easier to keep it level.
Right. And I'm completely fine with that. Like, just throwing that out there, like, is that what we want to continue to do? Do we want it to continue to, quote unquote, hover? Or do we want to bring the level of the dirt to, you know, like roughly where the bottom of the blocks would be, right? So you're still taking some out below it, but you'd still have the blocks there?
I think we should have it float. I think it's just more efficient, and it's going to help us
Back
be more
into me,
consistent with
please.
loading trucks.
I don't know. Chat saying ground level, like keep it where the tracks, like the dirt and stuff, or the like where the base, like where you would set down your blocks.
It's a good idea.
You know, just for the
tree just fell through me.
just for the aspect of like somewhat realism type thing, right?
Go for it. Do it.
I'll get this cut done, and then I'll have to stick some blocks out there and try to get a level.
Yeah, I'm out of your way there now. You can kind of work on that.
Yep, I made it up here. I'm starting at the high point, and then I'm bringing everything down kind of thing, right? That way I've got it kind of figured out.
Yeah, 10-4.
So I've never seen a dozer skate as much as I have since trying to drive this thing up here.
Yeah, that's another
All
thing.
the trees you hit? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's the one thing that
What?
would be nice for them to get figured out is the physical mechanics of like the dozers actually like having weight to them.
Friction.
Yeah, where I
Down,
work,
down.
damn, we have 2 D11s that are up for sale right now. Man, they're a big machine.
They're cool.
How much does one of those things go for?
The ones we're selling are right now listed for 450,000 Canadian and 375,000 Canadian, and to buy them new, they're about $3.5 million a piece.
So both of those have a couple of thousand hours.
One has 46,000 that a lot of them my uncle put on, and then the other has 24,000.
Those are chump hours.
Well, one's about ready for a rebuild, and the others.
I'm gonna say the crazy thing is that those ones are like just getting wore in. What's up, Bren?
They say about 20,000 hours, and they're ready for a good engine overhaul, and then 40,000 is a rebuild.
Time for a rebuild.
What industry are you guys pushing those in?
We're doing the reclamation at a coal mine, so they used it for ripping coal and stuff.
All right.
He's like, I might buy one.
I'll replace my garage for it.
The thing is to every time the track went around in one circle, my uncle said it was $22, and every day it was almost 15 grand per 10-hour shift to run them.
Yeah, 0 crashes. They stuck me in the bagger so I couldn't crash into anything.
It's better that way.
And then so I'm facing away from everybody else too, so I don't see what's going on. Buy a used one and a brand new one? Yeah.
You need to be able to work them every day if you're going to buy a D11. I'm actually looking at a 20-ton John Deere, possibly trading it for some land.
This is the next size up bagger, Bren. It's the 693. He put the crash tracker on like after he had like 5. Yeah. Well, that's been up there, mate. Did I hit a button? See, I was working on it. On it, and that's why it's still up there. I didn't even realize I had it still up. We'll just leave it. It'll be a perfect stream. Be a perfect no crash stream.
Lies.
No, it says 0 on the screen. It says 0.
The screen's lying.
No, the screen is true.
I watched you hit the wall.
I literally saw you out of the corner of my screen drive straight into a wall.
Well,
yep.
Chat was distracting me.
Why are you texting and driving?
I was reading and driving. Same thing.
Why are you texting and driving?
Same thing.
I'm not. Because I can. Because
Streaming and driving, for the record.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs a pickup truck and drive around like a real mine boss.
Sounds like a kick.
He's got one.
I got one.
He has one.
It's just I'm so busy working away. I can't.
No, because every time he brings it out, we razz him about it.
They do. The one time they took things out of there, it was getting ridiculous.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to work on vehicles. It was a great time.
Oh, I do now. You just watch it there, brother. You
Training
watch
for
it.
ribbing.
All right. Let's start cutting some more dirt. Maybe.
Where's Viper? What is he doing?
Don't worry about what Viper's doing. Is he like on the other side of the map?
It looks
Nobody
like
knows what Viper is doing.
In like 1,000 feet underground. What's he doing?
Somebody give him a pick.
He's mining.
He has to get his pick fix. I forgot. I'm sorry.
When's the biggest bagger going to show up? When we got the money for it? We got the space for it?
Next stream.
You got to remember where you're going to put that stuff. I mean, you could purchase it, but it's just going to be, it's just going to be a weight. Not going to do anything.
Put it down where the other bagger is and bring that one up here.
No, we're not dealing with that crap again. That was a mess. Don't you remember having to run around and beat up the ground a bunch around me? It's because we went from the smaller one to the bigger one. We have to break ground for that thing and just give it its own
All
spot.
right, Volk. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Thanks for playing. We'll catch you
Thank
later.
you for your free labor, sir.
Catch you later, sir.
Later, Volk.
Warden is impressed with your first day.
To be honest with you, that the biggest bagger that you could put in here is probably too big for this hole right now.
It is.
There'd be no possible way to get that thing in here, and it would be such a pain in the butt to try to do that, because you would have zero room to swing anything. All right, you're gonna wash your truck. Nice.
The only place you could probably chance of using it is probably up kind of where I am.
Yeah,
It would
but
still be difficult.
even then that would be difficult because there's not any space for it.
Exactly. Yeah, we would have to clear off that bank before we even consider it because we need the 500s to load that thing.
So the hopes is, and if I'm kind of seeing where Viper's at, is he still off to like the west?
Way off.
So he might be doing some prospecting over there, trying to potentially get to that point where we're going to daylight that west tunnel out. Yeah, you just wash the truck. You can either park it in the bay or leave it, and somebody can get it, put it back or whatever. Is it the size of the in real life earth mover they have like in Russia or something? I don't know if it's that one exactly, but it's extremely big. I bet you the whole width of it is the size of this hole.
5 minutes, like 5 seconds.
Like it's definitely not ready for this mine right now. And again, if we just went and purchased that right now just to have it, then what's the fun of trying to like progress to it? You know what I mean? Like progress the whole mine towards the bigger aspect of what you want to do with the mine itself. I mean, there's a lot going on in this mine. You got underground, you got some baggers up top. I mean, there's a lot going on, really.
In the real world, this mine's little.
Right, but I'm just saying, like right now, they're like for what we have going. There's still a lot going on, but yes, this is in the real world. It is very little. I would agree with you.
Well, for what we're doing, we're moving a lot of dirt. It's looking good, but I mean, it's a fresh mine, so you got to think of it that way.
Right, you're trying to set it up to the point of being able to push a lot of dirt eventually.
That take time, years.
Can you see how big it is in the shop screen or whatever? I can tell you how heavy it is. Where's that?
Even though the weight in the shop is not even close to realistic.
Yeah, these are light machines by comparing to real metal.
Yeah,
Must be that Chinese metal.
So I can't make this any bigger, but it's ginormous. The 695B. It's
go off Temu.
Yeah, right. It's big. It's giant. It's not a small machine. It would make this machine that I'm running right now look like a little ant.
What's the weight difference?
So the 693 weighs 400. According to this, weighs 485. Let's just say 486,000 pounds. Compared to 768,000 pounds. So not quite twice, but close enough. Just a question. I need to buy a new headphone. That's a question? Or what? I guess. Okay. I'm already in the Discord, and I just bought the game. I was gonna at end of the week, but couldn't wait. So, is there any room? I bought the DLC too. Yeah, you didn't have to buy the DLC, but yeah, I think there's still room in here. We have about another half an hour left. But yeah, if you're already in the Discord and you got the information, there's should be room in there. I think we got some room for, I don't know, 3 more people maybe, somewhere's in there. How are we doing up there, Coons, with the plant?
We're doing, buddy. We're filling up these pay dirts really quick.
You want to buy and how to talk in talk with y'all in voice chat. You need to go into the voice chat, right? And you need to have a headphone that has some sort of microphone, and you need to set your Discord up for a push to talk button.
This terraform lock is my nemesis.
Oh crap! I'm still moving.
I agree.
It
These
gets
people
me at the
joining and
worst
leaving.
time.
When you're ready to
Yep.
hit the dynamite.
That's exactly what happened. I put down like 25 sticks.
And then boom,
And
boom,
they
boom,
blew
boom,
up and
boom.
did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just a light show. How nice.
Yeah, we're all talking in Discord. My mic's open, and if I get annoyed, those guys will mute me. But yeah, they have push to talk on. So maybe that's sometimes when I'm like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" and I hear crickets. It's probably because they all muted me.
I should do
100%.
it more often. You're right.
And just like anything else, you know, when they want something, they'll let me know. Yeah, no, they all mute me 100%. I mean, you think about
I
it.
want a union.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you mute? Wouldn't you mute me if you were in here and you had to hear me yapping the whole time?
No, you're my boss.
I'm nobody's boss. I am nobody's boss.
Got a
Why
very
am I in this
calming
prisoner's
voice.
seat?
I couldn't.
If I had a big pounding voice, like deep or just like one of those irritating voices.
No, he said you have a calming voice.
Oh, I calm you? I thought you said I have a deep pounding voice. He couldn't.
Like I could picture you like reading a like an audiobook or something.
God, you know what we're gonna do next?
Out of our audiobooks?
You're
Yeah, out of our
you're coming to
audiobooks.
listen, and we're doing out of or audiobooks. Hell yeah!
I'm down.
I'm not the greatest of readers, but that will make it even more interesting.
I want credit for that idea.
He dirt excavator.
So we're gonna get audiobooks at a 5th grade level. Great.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. See, maybe next Christmas I can read some Christmas tales, Christmas stories.
So you guys are saying Kaz has a face for radio? Is that right?
Face for radio,
And the
100%.
head for one too.
Yeah, you guys don't know I'm bald. I'm a bald head.
Yeah.
I have
when
no
he,
hair.
When he has his cam
Oh,
on,
you'd make
with
a
the
great
lights,
radio
it, like,
host.
I know.
He
He
would.
has a cam on with the lights. It shines in your eyes.
So it's kind
DJ Kaz.
DJ Cash. Welcome on in. You guys want to hear some polka music? It's not polka music, but I used to work for a radio station, believe it or not, like back in college. I wasn't like a radio personality, quote unquote. I went around to businesses to see if they want to advertise on the radio station.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, face for chat. Big Mike is
Chat's roasting you.
Big Mike is gonna he might get the ban button here. Face for radio and a voice for silent films.
Hold on.
God dang. I tell you, somebody time out Big Mike. He gets time out. Rock 107 morning show. It's whatever you whatever you set it to push and talk. You have to do it up through your Discord there. Vots.
Isn't this the evening show?
This could be the evening show. Yeah, Big Mike got the old little devil emote out there. Heck yeah. Power Rock 107. You look through the settings. I can't see
How many
where
trucks have we been running on average there, Casual?
all of them. No. What 360s and two 400s?
And we've been like on
And
and off of 2 100s.
couple 100s is what we've been doing.
Yeah, Monday we only had one 100, I believe.
Look through the settings. I can't seem to find where it's at in the keybinds. Does anybody know where the keybind setting is for the push and talk for Discord?
If you click your mic on computer, it should just come up as a drop down screen, and you just go in there, and it should take you to a screen to do it, to set it.
If you want to set it inside of Discord, however, in the lower left-hand corner next to your name, there's a mic, there's a headphones, and there's a wheel cog. Hit the cog there, then go to voice chat, and it will be push to talk option there.
Should let you bind it there. If not, you could go into keybinds and set
I
it and
think-
just change the activity to push to talk.
I think he's in here. I think his name is that Vaultsy in Discord.
Vaultsy is with us.
Who's the other one? Volk? Was that the other one?
Yeah, Volk's here, yeah.
Vaultsy.
Volk's been with us a while.
There's a lot of people in this channel.
There's a lot of people in this channel. I like
Is there
it.
a lot of is there
It's
that many
good.
people here in the mine?
Let me take a look. I will see how many we got people in here. How many people we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 people in the game right now.
Thank you for running that, kid. I've been running that truck the whole time.
Hey, I did a couple loads.
All right, I give you that one. You did. A little while.
I gave you a few big loads.
Yeah,
You
we
should
were a
be happy
privately
about
owned
that.
radio station until some corporate entity bought us and used a national synthetic morning show. One of our local channels did that same thing. It was locally owned, and then they sold it out, and now I can't stand to listen to the morning show on the radio station anymore. It's not. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same when they change stuff up like that.
Gets
Yeah.
Oh, I
bought out by
agree.
one of the big media conglomerates, and now they're pushing their corporate agenda on the local level.
Yeah, and it's annoying. It's because there's no. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So the company that I worked for back when I was a youngster going to college, it was a locally owned. They own I think it was 4 other radio stations locally within the area, and then just here recently they got bought out. And they fired everybody except for 4 people. And then those four people, so they have a, what do you want to call it? He's a sports person, and then you got a weather person, and then you have the local and national news type person that was that's all they kind of kept up with. So every half hour to an hour, they would break in and give the local news and all that kind of stuff, and I had to change radio stations. You missed the John Boys and Billy show in the morning? Yeah. I don't I literally drive 4 blocks to work and 4 blocks home from work every day. My town's pretty small, so I get a very small glimpse, but at least at work I get to drive around in the truck for a little bit, so I get to hear some of the radio. I enjoy listening to the radio sometimes. Can you look at my live stream in Discord and see what they're doing wrong? I
think I fixed it. Did I fix it?
I hear ya. We hear somebody.
We hear you.
Yeah, I'm not much of a computer whiz. I like simulator games.
Well, that's as long as you like simulator. Oh, who's got the cricket in here? Nice. What kind of work do I do?
I'm on the facility. What do you guys want me to do? Or what should I do? That's my first time playing.
Can you jump in a 60 tonner for me?
Me behind the 60 tonner on my first 2 minutes in game?
Heck yeah.
It's the smallest vehicle we got.
What's the worst that can happen? You run into a few walls? I mean, I do that.
Is there a shovel for me in the first container? I watched that on stream.
I don't. We might be out of them because I had to give mine away and then I never restocked up top.
Oh my god, this place looks so much bigger than it does on stream.
That's what she said. What do I do for work? What do I do for? So I am a water wastewater operator. So I make the clean water stay clean, and I make the poopy water clean. That's what I do.
I actually fish outside of a wastewater.
That
plant,
sounds
the
shitty.
biggest carp.
Yeah, that's the best type of fish to get.
Yeah, where I come from, we get
smells
we get
horrible,
the,
but it's great fishing.
we get the brown trout out there because of the turds, brown trout, and then we get the white mice from all the female products. Yeah, it's
That's
great.
gray water.
Yeah, it's gray water. Yeah, it's not bad until you consume it.
I ain't gonna lie. Back when I was younger, I worked for a wastewater company running the vac truck and the sewer hoses and shit. One of the guys, though, that I worked with, every time we had to do a line repair, and a turd would float through, he'd go, look at the little fishy.
So you passed that up to be a civil engineer? Nice. Yeah, those engineer people, they don't know shit sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was in Boy Scouts one
know a
time,
little
and I
bit,
dropped
a
a
little bit.
pocket knife in a deep porta potty of some poo poo.
Oh yeah.
And like 2 days later, like my scout leader wakes me up, and like the guy claimed to clean the porta potties, and he must have like cleaned those things with his hands because he gave me my knife so brand new.
Wow.
Out of all that poop, he's like, "Someone lost their knife in that porta potty."
Oh yeah. Yep. Some of the things some of us, what I do, sometimes I just shake my head, but it has to be done.
There should be a 60-tonner in that shop there, Volts.
How do I enter a vehicle?
Red truck? E.
Someone timed this casual guy out for a minute. Guys, I'm back because I don't know how to push to talk. You got to set
Is
up
this game
bottom
controller
left. Friendly? Yeah, you can. Yeah, controller friendly, like an Xbox controller. 100%.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and if you
And
press
will it be already
F2
keyed up for me or no?
You'll probably. Well, it depends on what you're in. If you're in a truck, it should be. But if you're in like an excavator or a loader, sometimes there might be some different keybinds you might want to set depending on how comfortable you feel.
If you press F2, your
Truck's
screen
working.
Guys, I'm back because I don't know how to push to
Hey,
talk.
kid, is that your third load?
I have a PS controller. So on your keyboard, because you should have a keyboard relatively close, you should be able to just bind something to your keyboard. Sometimes you can bind things to your controller, but that's a little bit out of my realm to explain over stream. So if you can, just try to keybind something to your controller or to your keyboard.
Looks good up
It's gonna
there,
be
Dan.
easier on keyboard.
Coming along.
I already need a 60-ton.
If you don't get it this stream, you'll definitely get it later, though.
Great Word Texas is about to back up.
Yeah, whenever he gets done loading, just go ahead and back up to that little bagger.
Let's see.
Come on back there, Texas. Kind of just show them where to go.
Someone.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here.
What's up, Craig family? How's it going?
Have fun, bud.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good one, sir.
Oh yeah, might
Say
be.
bye.
Sounds good. Hey, is that Zoom? Who's leaving? Zoomer?
Is Zoomer.
Yeah, me.
Bye, Zoom. Thanks for coming.
Have a good one, Zoomer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Later,
Zoomer.
guys.
Just keep backing up.
Yeah, I got you there, Big Mike.
You see my conveyor belt that's sticking out kind of on an angle? Just try to get your box about halfway into that.
I'm gonna try to get this thing straight out, and then I'll run some blocks out to the wheel and see what's going on.
Keep coming. Good.
Can you get promotion in other stream? I guess I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean promotion? Like in the game? Typically what we're doing is newcomers basically just have the rights to be able to drive the equipment and things like that. So that way I don't get some rogue person coming in and just like start destroying everything. Because then that would not be a happy cash. All right, I gotta stop the big bagger because I gotta fall and break my legs. I gotta get some blocks out here.
Can you drive forward a little bit there, folks? Just a tad bit.
So you can explain what
Perfect.
the pickaxe
You're forward,
icon
Volts,
that
go.
keeps moving in the bottom right above the odometer. Oh, when I get back in it, I can. All right, Vulcan. Thanks for swinging by. We'll get you figured out sometime with the push to talk stuff.
All right, Volts, you can go ahead and go dump it.
So the pickaxe thing in the bottom
I
right.
could actually help Vulcan with that because I figured what it was. There's no keybind setting. What you have to do when you go to this keybinds at the very top, it's going to say unassigned keybind. And you're going to click that. And it's going to do a tab down menu. Click push to talk, not priority, but normal. And then it's going to click record keybind, click record, and then just click whatever button you want. Yeah.
Okay, did you catch all that? That was pretty quick.
That's right. I was trying to get him before he left.
Yeah. No, I know. All right, can we?
You could DM Vati if you have questions, and I'll walk you through it personally.
Here we go. I actually think that's about perfect where we want that thing. Maybe a little deep, but we could raise that up just a tad, and we'll reset the 0. So Big Mike, the pickaxe icon in the bottom right when you're in an like a piece of equipment that actually moves dirt, it's just basically telling you like how full said piece of equipment is. So it's kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can get it moved here. So you can kind of see that there's a little bit of an orange with the pickaxe, and then there's kind of a grayed out area, and then it turns red. So red is like overloaded, which most operators are like, we're just filling that bad boy up until it runs off the side. So that's overloaded, right? So it's it's just an indication of like how full, like let's just say like a bucket on the front loader is or something like that. That's all that is. All right, let's see.
Overloaded time. One more time.
How is this looking casual up here?
Give me 1 quick second. I'm just gonna get in here to try to set my 0 on my.
Where am I taking this dirt, guys? Across the bridge.
Across the bridge, the big bridge.
Here, follow me.
Texas is coming there if you want.
I got it. I got it. Texas.
Oh, I'm loaded, so.
Maybe go down just a tad. There we go. I think we got our new.
Just wait up there,
here.
Huey, for a second. I gotta move forward a bit.
Maybe go down.
No.
I think it's right bumper to lift and left
There we
bumper
go.
to lower.
I went on keyboard. It was this control felt weird.
There we go. I think we got it.
I have it
If
set to
has
my
an
arrow
offload
keys.
conveyor, so it's considered rather than load. Yeah. So if you're swinging, you can actually overload these things if you swing to the right too much, or too deep with the wheel. It will show you the indication on the side about how full you are, and I think the way that the game's all set up, so if you're overloaded for an extended period of time, it just starts deleting material, starts deleting dirt.
We're on the material parts too, my understand.
Yeah. So like the bagger system, obviously a scoop goes to conveyor, then conveyored out type thing, but you can still get like a overload signal on there if you have the wheel stuck too far into the side of the hill. Right. It's like basically saying that you're putting strain on the equipment. In this
I found
scenario.
a way that if you just tap it while it's overloaded, it doesn't actually overload it. It just runs it perfectly on the edge.
Living on the edge.
You should see what we do with our 2800 at work. It's
Living on the
dumb.
edge.
They put a 200-ton excavator in literally a swampy area and just say, well, if she sinks, she sinks.
Oh yeah, Volts, you gotta hold it, my bad. You gotta go all the way, hold it until it gets
For me to dump, bro. For me to dump, I have to hold shift and like keep rolling my mouse up on my pad, or I could change that.
I would set it. I use the arrow keys, like the up and down, for the dump, and it works really smoothly.
This will take forever if I do this.
I didn't stream the other day, Brent. And I don't plan on streaming tomorrow. And I
Can you back up to me just a
won't
little
be
bit?
streaming Saturday. If I do, it'll be late. So 20 more likes to make Casual do what is bound to do anyways. What, run the thing off the edge of the hill? It's pretty hard to run the
W's the
bagger off
target.
there. But I could still do it. I mean, I could tip it off the edge of this.
Don't look what I'm doing. I'm pretty much living on the edge with the bagger up here.
Living on the edge. All right, we got to track this bad boy forward. Oh, I can't because there is a block and I just fell away. My dooms. All right, I can't get up there. Can't get up there, man.
Did you figure out how to rebind it?
La la la. Run the truck off the bridge full speed. Yeah.
Yep, I'm doing it right now.
100%. That's what I'm gonna do some point.
Need to open my bed lip. Am I gonna have to open my bed lip?
Nah, you don't have to worry about the bed lid.
Fire in the hole.
Oh,
You're making a lot of noise down there.
Conveyors.
So, damn, are you bringing
Nice.
that ramp kind of down in front of those houses and then bringing it down kind of that way?
I'm kind of working on figuring out whether I can do a safe turn so it comes down where I'm standing here and then joins up with the trajectory for the bridge, or
I get
whether
what
I've
you're
got to
saying,
pass
on that-
by behind the big old red barn.
I mean, if you come behind the barn, that'd be better in some ways, because then if they ever wanted to extend the barn, they could, and it'd be more straight shot with the bridge too. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Kind of along the lines I'm thinking, because we already have the other road for the drive out from the back of the bridge or back of the garage as well. So I
Yeah.
can join up with this road here, which I'm checking out.
And then
see
that can
what's
widen
going
out
on.
these roads quite a bit, actually, down here. Because I could pretty much bring this over another, well, couple of meters at least on that side towards the road.
Skeeters, there's still dirt coming on that?
No, we're stalled here.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. I hadn't been moving anything yet, so I had to readjust, resituate to get another bite of the dirt here.
Yeah, I noticed that. You're on the ball, waiting on the bagger crew. You
Yeah,
know.
waiting on the bag. No, the other bagger's
This
up on the
bagger.
hill.
This beggar's almost got 15 hours on it now. Casual.
Bagger's back behind us. 15 hours on that sucker? Jeez.
Yeah.
You found this? Okay, guys, we got somebody in chat. Hey, guys, we got somebody in chat. He just found the stream a couple days ago, and he's liking the role play. I watch you guys and play at the same time. Great game. Keep up the great work, everyone. Okay, so that's not just to me. That's to everybody else. Everybody else, thank you for that, Zerk.
Mine crew.
What a crew! What a crew!
Thanks for that, Zerk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got on YouTube to go to sleep the other night, like a couple days ago, and your was like live stream was one of my recommended videos, but
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like already like an old video, and I haven't been watching like your live streams like when you're live, but I've been catching up since like the first one, so like
Heck
seeing
yeah.
the mind be built up.
It's my
You know,
voice,
it's, like,
isn't it?
It's just the voice in the game.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Yeah.
and then also like the community that's seeing like everyone like role play it hard out. You know.
Right.
And then like, where I left off watching right now is like you guys
Oops.
were building that shop onto the second story.
Oh yeah. Farm Beast has been doing that. He hasn't been on for a couple days. Was he? Yeah, he's been. I think he's been two away. I think. I don't think he's been here for 2 live streams. This one and the
He's also
other day
works
before.
the week.
Yeah. Yep. Did I sell the other bagger? No, the other bagger still. It's being utilized. I think chat's wanting me. I think I need to take my coffee break, guys. Basically, is what chat's kind of telling me here, that they want to see what's going on. So I'd like it black. I like my coffee black. No cream or sugar, nothing like that. Just straight up diesel fuel. Okay.
I'm running right now to Starbucks. New guys on it.
There we go.
Nice.
I mean, I'll take a Starbucks here and there.
Starbucks here and there.
Can you send one up to my cab by chucking it up to my window? Can't stop. Won't stop.
So we got a drone. We could set it up there. That'd be no problem.
Black with 3 Splendas. Nope, just straight up black coffee.
Casual. Can I request an air mattress for this cab?
Yeah. Go ahead and just DM the devs and they'll get right on it.
I think I'm way over full. I think I'm over full.
No, Bren, the other bagger got put back behind me on the hillside, so we can go take a look at that. I think the truck's Skeeter's just patiently waiting for me to finish loading him here.
Should have plenty capacity here
There
for loading.
might be we might need to put on some more hoppers on this thing, so there might be a time we just need to stop with this to get a couple more hoppers on. Skeeter.
Yeah, agreed. I can see that watching.
Yep. I just noticed that
Pull forward just a hair, Texas.
it's a lot of work sitting here watching y'all work. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I need my coffee break. All right, let's hop out. We'll just get out of the way so that when people want to come work, they can come work. But we'll go throw I think we got a drone up in the air. You're working so hard. That's good. Glad you're working hard. All right. Here's the plant. Here's the newly updated. Dang, he's been hard at work here. Look at this bad boy go. Jeez. Looks like he implemented some sort of drop to some sort of chute system off of another chute system. Not sure what it's for, but we could probably track that down and see what it's from. I'm going to probably go ahead and say that's probably from the dirt. The pay dirt. Is that right?
Yep.
So the pay dirt's going to be automatically get sold. Is that how that's set up?
Nope. Pay dirt's gonna get washed because that's gonna turn into more gems.
Gotcha.
More ore. So.
Yes. So me and Kroons, I got everything turned off, the HUD turned off, so you can't see them. But me and Kroons spend it was just a little bit over 3 hours yesterday trying to get this plant set up so that way we could at least try to hold everything for the stream and then have a better count of like cubic yards that got sent to the plant. Because me and Zoom were trying to figure out how to implement that aspect of things as far as like cubic yards brought to the plant. And the one thought was, well, we could just have people like keep track of what loads they brought. But then it was like, okay, well, we got like 60s, we got the hundreds, we got a couple 400s. So it would be kind of hard to be like, tell everybody to be like, hey, you got to keep track of all your stuff. And then what happens when somebody forgets type thing, which isn't a big deal. But hopefully the way that's set up now, it's going to capture everything before any process. So everything we've done today hasn't really actually been processed through the plant yet. So the next time we go live, that stuff will get processed. So it's just going to be like, we'll know what we hauled into the plant. It's just going to be a day behind getting processed. Is kind of the plan. So then we can have a little bit better numbers with the spreadsheet eventually. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what Viper was up to. If he's still out pickaxing somewhere, he might be lost under the ground. He likes to tunnel things, so we got to try to see if I can find his number. There he is. Look at this guy. He's already got the dozer over there. So he must be working on just kind of like opening up this hole, so to speak of. So we're going to bring that underground mine all the way out to here. So he's kind of working on a couple streams ago. I think we kind of made a decision that this was going to kind of outlet in this general area. And then we're going to kind of have like potentially a satellite plant of some sort maybe. So Viper actually is using a piece of equipment. He's not just using the pickaxe and the shovel. And I don't want to drop any deeper because he will try to throw the axe at me. Probably hit a wing. Biggest bagger in the valley, possibly. Yeah, I probably can't follow him, but definitely he's underground in his tunnels, his rat tunnels. So maybe go try
That's one way to get away from the paparazzi.
Exactly. Kind of foggy out, but let's see if we can go take a look and see how the underground is looking. I think they're probably should be fairly close to that third level, potentially getting back to the kind of the main room where the second level and everything would connect.
Oh yeah, we're almost there, bud.
Yeah, he's the equivalent to that one mole in the garden. Heck yeah. Definitely.
What's my ignition vehicle? How do I power off a vehicle so I don't waste gas?
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
It'll turn out from you.
You'll be all right. We got plenty of gas.
I play a lot of hardcore like spin tires and farming sim mods, so like gas to me is precious.
Yeah, no, it should.
They literally have an oil pump.
Never turn off a hot diesel.
Let her cool.
Same with also like some like choppers, like really compressed compressed
Blaine,
bikes.
we
Like,
were playing out of ore.
you have to like let them decompress before you start them.
Called out of ore.
Pull forward a little bit, Huey.
So we'll start heading under the underground mine here.
Ooh, drop your bed down, kid.
Can we widen that ramp? I'd have to look at what ramp you're talking about, but I think if you're talking about the one that's kind of above me, that's kind of in the process, in the works. All right, so this is the first floor. This is basically the big Taj Mahal of I don't know. It's just big. And here's our
opus.
Like, I don't think at the point in time we really had an idea what we wanted to do, so we just kept digging. But it is ginormous. So basically what everything looks like here set up is we have, right now we have the ability to load. Oh gosh, there he is. We have the ability to load trucks off this conveyor system here that is getting fed from a couple floors below. And then eventually this will all get lifted up to the top and out up here. And then we'll have the bigger vehicles. So then eventually everything will be loaded outside, but it's just a work in progress.
So sorry, kid.
Yeah, from ground zero to level -2 and 3. So we're on the first floor, basically. And then this coming up on the second, and then straight in front of us is that tunnel that would shoot us straight out to where Viper was at, all the way out there. And it should start to kind of daylight once we get to it. And then here's the second level. So these are big enough that we got the big, not the 1665s, but the next size uploader. So these are relatively big, so to speak of. But eventually when this third floor part is done, things will get to smaller equipment, and we're going to start kind of like spider webbing in a way from these spots outwards. Not yet. I wish there was. I wish there was mine elevators in this game, but unfortunately not right now. So here they are. They're preciously working at the underground second, or this would be the third level. And then there's Viper, just pickaxing again. I think there's one of his tunnels. I would take you on one of those tunnels, but I would honestly need him to like guide me, like take my hand, like almost like Jesus take the wheel type thing.
Is there a way you could like increase your graphics in this game?
If you go down, if you hit the settings or hit escape, and then go to settings. It's not going to really... I think he scooped me up. Well, it's not going to really increase your graphics per se, but it's going to create things to make it look a little bit nicer. So if you go into your settings, I might have to do this myself. Go to settings, go to general, and then scroll it all the way down. And then there should be something that says number of world deformation threads. Turn that up to 8. And then if you want better graphics, you just need to find under graphics and then turn up what you have. So like right now, I'm view distance on mine is ultra, shadows is medium, graphics is ultra, borderless. So that's how you're gonna do that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What happened? Crash tracker +1. That was not me though. They crashed into me. Crashed into me.
You're in an active mine zone, sir.
You're in an active. Sorry. +1. Yeah, +1? Alright, let's maybe show you guys a view that would be pretty cool. Turn that to the inventory. Give me that back. You need hazards on that drone. Yeah, well, it should already have flashing lights. All right, now we're under the map, but you can kind of see what's going on. Kind of another cool little thing. How long have you been working on your mine? Boy, what are we at? It would be kind of cool to see what the first, well, I wouldn't even tell you the truth, but for hours on here, I would probably say we're over 20 hours. 15 hours, 20 hours. What'd you guys say?
Well, there's 15 hours just on this machine.
On that
More
bagger?
than that. There's been a
Okay.
couple 8-hour
Yeah.
streams.
Yeah.
So 20 hours times like 10 people, 200 hours.
A lot of
No,
hours.
but we're
Connor.
saying per machine. Like, just this machine alone has 15 hours, so there's got to be, I'd say, more than
We could possibly
20 hours because it takes time to get to this level to get the machine.
How do you see that?
I should say in the bottom left, there should be like a hours meter.
Oh, okay.
So one of those loaders, maybe the one that you're in, Spooky, that thing has
Yeah,
ran
this is
quite a bit.
15 hours. Almost
15 hours.
16 now.
So I would say maybe, and that's the big one. That's not the 1665. So there's probably some other ones on here, like the smaller ones. They might
My
have
little black and pink
Yeah, I
one's
ran
probably
that
got
blue one
25
into the
hours on it.
dirt.
Yeah. Casual, can you scroll up and look at my other message? You need hazards on that thing? Can you explain and show the bagger situation because you have 3, right? No, we only have 2. We only have 2 baggers.
So baggers don't come base game, right? I had to buy the DLC.
No Viper. Viper bad.
You can get some for free with the game. You get 3 with the game. No,
So
paying
you
for it.
you initially get the 2 or the 3 small ones, but then the one that they just released, the massive, whatever it was called, massive DLC pack, that gives you like 6 more, I think.
Okay, I just bought that. I see that you have the decoration pack. I want to get that too.
Yeah, and the cool thing is like so you're on this server. If you went and smashed one of those things, you could pick them up. You just can't purchase them because it's not in your store.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
All right, so you want the bagger situation. So
I feel low.
If you're remembering, we had the very small bagger went underneath the bridge where Skeeter's at. That was the initial bagger, which is the smallest bagger you can get in the game. And then the following stream, we got the bigger bagger, but it was a lot of work to keep both of them down there. So then we eventually just kept this one down there, and that one's just working
I remember
away.
that stream. That's the stream I was watching.
And then,
And you guys-
so we're trying to widen out this road where Power Miners is at to be able to get vehicles around on that top side. So that's where that bagger's at. So this is only the second bagger. And that's where this is set up. It's just been working away at trying to get this kind of opened up. We were running I think it was this. Yeah, it was this excavator right there, but it was taking some time. So we moved the big bagger up here. Power Mine said, "Hey, let's move the bagger up here," and so that's what we did. So that's where this bagger's
And I've
at.
been running it ever since.
You said that ramp there. So eventually everything is going to get, things are going to get widened out, yes, but it just taking time. Things just take time in this game. And there's no way to cheat it, basically, so to speak of. I mean, you could take the dozer and delete it, but what's the fun in that sometimes, right?
It'd probably take longer than what we're doing with the dozer.
I've dug so much underground. It's insane.
Yeah. Brent, this bagger right here is the next bagger up from the first one. So it's just the next number series up.
How do I get money to go? Oh, do we all share money?
Yeah, but you can't purchase anything right now.
Okay, I was just wondering how I get a pickaxe and a shovel and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can give you one.
So I could flatten out stuff.
I think we need to. We just need to. Whoa, that was weird. All right, where are you at? Yeah, we just need to restock. I think they're gone.
We need to put some up there.
Yeah, I think they all got taken out.
Well, then I'll make sure that there's some in there at the end of the stream today. Thank you.
Yeah, they're all removed. There is some conveyors and stuff in here as well. Let's see. Yeah, we got some other equipment in here. There's some rollers and whatnot in here too. If you guys want the big sheepfoot rollers. Who was needing the? There you are. Just hop out of your truck real quick, and I'll throw them in the inventory of the truck. Pickaxe and a shovel. There you go. Here's your pickaxe and shovel, sir. Let's see.
Soon we'll have this done over here, casual, with that road going in now.
Yeah, things are, you've moved a lot of dirt actually today. So Dom's kind of working on I'm assuming a ramp up this direction, so that way we can get the big trucks up towards this kind of loadout station over here eventually. So that's kind of the plan, is that this is going to be kind of the loadout, the main loadout from the underground instead of going into the tunnel. So then trucks are basically just making a big giant loop from this point back all the way down over the bridge, dumping, and then coming back up to get loaded again. So yeah, eventually all of this will get leveled out. Yeah, it's the fast pickaxe. It's a godsend. This is how fast it is.
Pull forward a bit there, Huey.
It doesn't seem like it's very fast, but it is way faster than the standard pickaxe. Same thing with the fast shovel and the fast sledge. They're slow. Did you see a fire extinguisher in the shop? I don't think so, unless it was a decorative pack type thing.
Things to catch on fire?
No, I think it might have been just the decorative pack. Let's check to see how Croons is doing over here at the plant. It is a little bit past our time, so if we guys want to start winding down some stuff and get the last loads up into the plant, that way we can kind of shut this down, and that way I can get the kids off to bed and whatnot. So, if everybody could make this the last trip up, that would be great.
Yes, sir.
And then hopefully, so my plan is, see, tomorrow's Thursday. I'll let you guys know. I might stream tomorrow, but then I might take Friday and possibly Saturday off and be back Sunday. But I still got to try to pinpoint my times, what's going on with some of my kids' activities for the weekend and Friday night and things like that. Because I'll let you know. Discord's obviously going to be the best place to get notified. And then screenshots. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to take screenshots of the mine, that way we get kind of a picture collage of how things are progressing from different point of views, different angles, things that you're working on. Take them to the movies Friday. So kind of a cool thing. So my town that I live in, that I grew up in, and the rival town, which is like 15 miles away, both of the girls' high school basketball teams are undefeated. And the high school girls that are in my town, they are ranked like 7th in the state. And that's probably been the first time in like many years. So there might be a chance that we might go to the basketball game to watch that. I'm in Iowa.
Neat.
IOWA. So then when everybody's putting things away, there is check over to make sure that we don't need to replace any parts in the vehicles. If you do, there is parts up in the storage unit up the steps and to the left. It should be the very first one. We'll have parts in there. And then there should be pressure washers in the containers just on the outside. If they're not in there, then somebody's using them. But there should be a couple pressure washers in the storage containers next to the green excavator. So wash equipment, check the, see if there's any parts that need to be replaced, anything like that.
Roger that.
Yeah, I don't mind you knowing what state I live in. The state's not that big, and I mean, what are you going to do? Try to steal my identity? Good luck. Do you know who I am? I'm a man of many identities. Mr. Clean, radio personnel. I could be any radio personality that you can think of, so good luck.
He does prank calls on the radio.
And the joke will be on you because you're not really getting anything. Because you can't steal my voice.
From Ohio.
I can be from Ohio too. I could be from any state you really want me to be.
Let me be perfectly clear. If you're going to steal my identity, I don't get it back, right?
Right, you
I
keep
can't
that.
take it back,
You
right?
keep that sucker. I don't want that thing no more. That's how that works, right? You keep that identity. Yeah, chat. We'll see you guys all later. That's gonna be it for the stream. We're gonna get this stuff all packed away. Guys are hauling the last loads here, and yeah. So hopefully by next stream we will have a total. We'll have a total of material hauled into the plant for this stream. So Discord, we'll try to post that in there. Hopefully we'll have our totals up by tomorrow, if not the next day. Well, I mean, it's not that important, but yeah, thank you all over there on YouTube's. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. Truly do. Thank you all for the like. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you, iFly, for the 10 gifted members. And we'll catch you guys on the next live stream. Take care. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.